Hey, welcome to the award-winning 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Broadcasting live from Fishbowl Studios here in Bedford, Texas. We are proudly sponsored by the Biker Wolfpack and Glenn Lawson Law. Oh! If you ride, make sure you have Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack on your side. That's 737 The Wolf, 737 The Wolf. This is our final show for 2025. Getting prepared for 2026. It's going to be an awesome, awesome year. Want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Want to thank everybody who has been following us throughout the year and just supporting us, because where the rubber meets the road, we can make a difference together. Man, it's been a crazy, prepping for the show, and we're all dressed up in our Christmas garb. And Pipple, if you could just stand up for a second.
No.
Just stand up.
No.
Just stand up. Will a Slim Shady just please stand up? Please stand up. All right. Well, you know what? The Grinch tried to steal Christmas, but we're going to play a little video of our blooper that happened just before the show.
But we're doing it
Just
for the spirit of Christmas.
Just before the show, this is what happens. And this is what happens, kids. If you try to steal things, you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this video. She's actually debuting her country music artist.
Oh, what the heck's going on? Looks like a Grinch is happening. What the? She's actually stealing.
You okay?
That's what you get for stealing. Being naughty or nice.
You got that on video.
Yes, I did.
Oh, my
All right, man. And the film credit goes to Rick McNeely with Rally Alley, who was out in the hallway, witnessing that whole debauchery of stealing the Christmas tree from the Fishbowl lobby.
legit got hurt. And we have no HR. We got no.
Wow. But are you okay, really?
If I don't put my elbow down, I'm fine.
Well, Merry Christmas, Pitbull.
Thank you.
You look
Christmas.
very, very nice. You look
Thank
very
you.
nice. Very nice.
I had my Happy Meal socks. I got them from the fast food restaurant that had the whole Grinch thing going on.
So you get
So
socks with a
I
Happy
wore
Meal?
them here. I wore them there. I slid on them here. I slid on them there.
Wow.
I slid on them everywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you really brought a lot of joy to everybody in the studio.
I'm glad I could spread Christmas cheer and spirit.
Wow.
Check on me in a few days because I hit my head pretty hard.
We'll have a GoFundMe page set up for Pitbull. Later on in
Punch
the
card
broadcast.
to Medical City.
Yes. Man.
Oh, damn. Did you see that?
We're all laughing and having a great time, and we're all celebrating this wonderful holiday season.
He did too.
Yeah, you never know what walks past the studio.
One day we'll have a video camera showing what we see walks by.
Yes. There's the things that walk by our front glass studio.
Very holly jolly.
Is just we'll do that one day. But as everybody's celebrating the holiday season and getting together with their family and friends, we have to be reminded that throughout the world there are a lot of things going on. In Australia, we lost I think it was 12 people, no 15 deceased and 42 injured in the Bondi Beach shooting. And then at Brown University, right here on our in Rhode Island, we lost two people and 11 were injured. Please keep those families in your thoughts and prayers this holiday season. And even though the political thing gets put aside, and I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, Rob Reiner was an amazing film director. Harry Met Sally. A Few Good Men, Spinal Tap, and the list goes on and on. He was a great actor in All in the Family as Meathead. He portrayed a lot of things. And just because his political views didn't match with yours does not mean you should celebrate or
I honestly didn't even know
or say anything about his death. It was a tragic incident that happened. I think his son is now placed under arrest for the brutal
And then
murder
there's
of him and his
suicide
wife,
watch.
Michelle.
Yeah.
So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Reiner family. And like I said, there's no reason to celebrate or
Is that what's
anything.
Happening?
Well,
I haven't been paying attention.
No, it's not that people are celebrating, but you know what?
Their comments.
You got to kind of look at no matter what your political beliefs are. Everybody's.
I think
human.
it's just weird when people
Everybody's human.
comment on somebody's death in general.
Right.
I think didn't your mama teach you something?
Right.
Yeah. That's time and place.
Yep.
Not the time, not the place.
Well,
you don't comment on somebody's tragedy.
When
keep your mouth shut.
When Charlie Kirk was killed, Charlie Kirk was killed, everybody got on there and they.
Speaking of, did you see the lady who got harassed at Target?
No. Oh, I heard something. I didn't see it. I heard something about it.
There was this elderly lady, and I hate to say that she's elderly. Because she's still working. I mean, I hate that she's that old and still working. So she's there. And at Target, apparently where they work, they're allowed to wear any red shirt as long as it's just a red shirt.
Right. Okay.
So she
for
had
the holiday season.
Yeah, or because it's Target.
Oh, it's Target. Yeah, Target's right.
So she had a freedom shirt on, which is the same Charlie Kirk slogan kind of freedom thing.
Right.
This came up to her and filmed it, thought she was going to be funny and posted all over TikTok, going up to this lady. This is a racist shirt. She didn't touch her, but this is a racist, badgering this elderly lady who's working, who shouldn't be there anyway, who should be on retirement, and is badgering her about what shirt she's wearing and calling her racist for wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
This lady, I think, lost her. And she's in the healthcare profession.
This is where society has gone.
Imagine if she wore that fucking shirt to the ER and she was working. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to go up to a lady in the middle of Target and badger her because of the t-shirt she's wearing, what happened if she came into your ER with that shirt on? You don't deserve to be in the healthcare profession, period.
Correct.
Karen.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and you're 100% right. And it's happening
and she made
over
all
and
her
over
shit
again.
Private, so people went after her. But
it's what? Put your political beliefs aside, man, and let's go back to humanity and being anything if you can. Just be kind to each and every one of us through the holiday season and into 2026, man. Make that your priority for 2026 to just be a kinder person. Stop being a friggin' Karen and worrying about what other people are wearing or what other people are supporting. It's a t-shirt or a hat.
It says freedom on it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? These people, all these Karens out there, and Kens, I'm going to call them Kens because there's a lot of males out there that do the same thing.
We're only calling them those words because we can't use the other with the U word in it. That really hurt.
She's gonna be wearing pads next show, but let's go into 2026 a lot kinder, a lot genitals.
Whoa,
let's go.
You saw Mark.
Well, I saw Mark coming. I immediately thought genitals. Gentler and kinder throughout the 2026 season. That's what the 99% Radio Network's all about. It's about uplifting others, giving you motivation, giving you inspiration with our guests that come in all the time. You know what? I even got to say thank you to Mario Cannon because he inspired me. I went and joined the gym the other day. I did.
You lied.
I did. I joined the gym. I said, you know what?
I would get a membership too.
You got to get to the gym and get out of the bar and get to the gym, and we'll get you a membership.
Why is that not a thing where they both can be at the same place?
Well, they have a juice bar at the gym.
But you get rewarded when you're done. If you do all this,
I told you,
you get a discount for happy hour here. So I'll be like, oh, okay. So how many reps? Oh, that gets me how many shots? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that would be a thing.
All right. We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that. We're going to take a quick break and have and play us a message from our sponsor, Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack. And then we'll be back right after that to bring in Lori Montoya with Biker Down right after this messages.
Hey everybody, this is Glenn with Glenn Larson Law and Biker Wolfpack Law. And I got one simple concept today. Don't be a tough guy. Don't try to do it on your own. And also, don't talk to the bad guys. So what do I mean? Don't be a tough guy means go get medical attention right away and tell the doctors everything that's wrong with you. Make sure to do that, because if you don't, it's going to mess up your case. Number two, if you have a problem with your roof, do you hire a roofer? If you have an injury situation and you need help, hire legal professional representation. Our firm is one of those firms, and we stand ready to help. Number three, most importantly, heaven forbid, do not speak to the insurance companies without legal representation. That's it in a nutshell. Thanks for listening.
Hey, welcome back to 99. And where is Lori? Lori is in the basement in Colorado. I didn't know they had
The
a basement.
Biker Chat studio is my basement.
Are you
Didn't know they had basements in Colorado.
Oh,
What's going on, Lori?
it's a thing. I dressed up for you.
We missed you last week. I know you had a fire alarm going on.
Let me just tell you, when you check into a hotel, always manage to figure out, can I, in an evacuation, do the amount of steps? Because this alarm went off, and at first, I thought, oh, somebody just pulled it and everything else, and then it kept going, and it kept going, and then they turned it off, and so I'm like, okay, this is just a drill. Then they brought it again. Then the elevator stopped working because some people were, we're all down the hall going, are you evacuating? Are you evacuating? And I'm thinking, it's 31 flights of steps. Yeah, I've got to go down, and what am I going to grab? I'm not going to grab my jewelry. I grabbed my cowboy hats. So, because my jewelry
Everything else is
I
insured.
would have grabbed the hat and then the jewelry in the hat.
Yeah, it was really funny. So I apologize. As you guys know, I was in Vegas for NFR, which is the National Rodeo Final, and I felt like everyone from Texas came to Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I want to see some outfits. I'm sure
it
you had some outfits.
It was just amazing. And, it's the first year of Wide Open Hat Company doing an event. And I was down on Fremont and I did a watch party. And every night from 5 to 10, we were all just boot scooting and burning and making hats. And it was really just great. My daughter flew in with her company and I got to spend a couple of days with her. So I do apologize.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Listeners and everything else.
Things happen.
But, we should all do something live down at the rodeo in Dallas. When's that?
Which one? They have
There's a
rodeo.
lot.
They have things every
Well,
week.
that's true. I mean, the big one. I mean, isn't the big one usually after the Houston one?
You got me. I'm not too sure, but I will.
I will find out. We will do a segment from down there.
I don't know what's considered bigger than the other one.
Yeah. We could reach out to Zach Capel with Getting the Truck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's now on the Faith channel. He does all those rodeos of Small Town America. Mm-hmm. So we can get with him and see if we can maybe team up and do a whole big show at the rodeo.
Our listeners would love that. I also have my guest speaker tonight. I'm part of Sons of Santa.
Oh,
I love your snowman outfit right now.
Thank you. I did it just for you.
I love it.
So what was I going to talk about today? I didn't want to end. This is my 1-year anniversary with you guys. When we come back on, we'll have been on for a year.
Wow!
You started us in January of 2026, and
happy anniversary!
Yeah, and I will have a cake for you guys. I'm going to send you guys a cake for our anniversary.
Colorado.
A Colorado cake, yeah.
Oh no! Well, I could send you a Colorado cake. How about I send you Colorado cookies? I think that would be
either or.
As long as they're edible.
As long as they're edible. So I will definitely do that. But I was thinking about what you were saying about Charlie Kirk and even Rob Reiner. And, there was a lot of us that are on one side, and we got very upset at people that were like, well, he deserved it, or, couldn't have happened to a worser guy, and all the just really petty comments that were made. And, I try to stay pretty neutral on the fence, and most people know where I stand on things. But I actually had a couple conversations with people that I felt were on the same side of the fence as I was, that were, making a few statements that, that Rob Reiner deserved it. And
No, he never did. Nobody deserves that.
Listen, I've seen him on Bill Maher, and I haven't liked 30% of the things that came out of his mouth, but it was his right to feel the way he did. And he said some things online that I was like, that's just wrong. But we all need to remember that he was murdered by an addicted son.
Yeah.
He wasn't murdered for his politics. He was murdered by a very troubled son that he had, and also his wife was murdered. And so I just ask everyone, I agree with everything you said during this time of, I'm not saying we have to go higher, or when they go low, we go high. I'm not saying that. I believe, you come for me, I'm going to come for you right back. But in these moments of just pure murder and tragedy, an assassination and a murder are pretty much the same thing. I just ask us all to have that grace, use the word grace for the rest of the year, and just, have compassion. There is a family that loved him.
Yep.
And there's a family that's forever going to be without him. And, I go through that with bikers all the time that are forever. It doesn't matter how they died on the bike. The fact is they died.
Right. You never ask if you're Democrat or Republican or conservative or liberal. You're just there to help.
Yeah.
I don't even think it'd be a situation if the other side didn't bring it up.
Yeah. But there are evil people out there. There are bad people out there that they're Karens and Kens out there that are just going to keep making it worse. But we can't.
And I'm not excusing bad behavior. I mean, I think those people need to be checked as well. But it was nice. One thing I will say, it was really nice, because when I had that conversation with two people, they were very open to the fact that I was just nicely and with love saying, hey, let's not forget. I understand where you're coming from, but let's not forget that, this man was murdered, 2 days ago in his bed. So with that being said, so what are the positives I want to talk about as far as going into the new year is really, what Christmas presents could you buy the biker that you love this late in the season, and a present that would last them all year long. And the one thing that I thought is that, one, get the right insurance. And I know we talk about it all year long, but the truth of the matter is, now is the time where we're willing to spend a certain amount of money. So take that extra $100 a year and call your insurance company, add the underinsured or uninsured motorist coverage, and then put that in a stocking, in an envelope, in a sock, and say, I wanted you to be protected. If you're going to be out there, if you're concerned, now is the time we're spending money that we probably wouldn't be spending the rest of the year. So just tell your insurance company to add that to a loved one's policy and get the coverage that you need, because in that time when you need it the most, having that $250,000 to get you through would be really, really invaluable to you. So that's my number one. Number two, I'm always going to promote the trauma kit that Biker Down offers to the community. It truly is, for the $50 purchase, it's $100 value. It's going to be something that they will use year round. And
hopefully not. Hopefully they never have to use it. Hopefully.
Right, but it's not always about an accident. Someone could just burn their leg. Someone could, cut their finger wrenching on a bike. Having just that trauma kit there to render some first aid or that trauma, certainly saving a life, this bag will do it. But, you can have this even in your car, and and have someone need it. So it really is a wonderful stocking stuffer. I can't get it to you now before Christmas, but you can take a picture of it online. Again, put it in an envelope and say, this
New
is
Year's
coming your way.
New Year's present. Yep.
There you go. A great
Bring
New
in
Year's.
2026 with a
Yep.
trauma kit.
Here you're
There
going.
you go. And you guys are going to be taking that class. We got to find out when that class is because I want to come in and take it with you.
Yeah, we're gonna be setting one up with Texas Harley Davidson and
Yeah.
the Road Guardians.
Yeah.
I
I love every bit of that. It is truly one of the best things in the 16 years. I'm going on 16 years now that I have ever hosted for motorcycle riders, and it's truly the best level of education, up there with more classes to ride more defensively. It's the best thing that you'll ever do. And then last but not least, because I know you guys are short on time, I really want to recommend, I know it's kind of hard to see, but please don't forget that Biker Down offers AFLAC accident policy through our membership. It's $37.50 a year. It includes the nationwide roadside assistance that you'd be surprised how many of your biker friends don't have roadside assistance. But I know I talked to you guys several months ago about my friend that had gone down on the bike. She was a passenger and she was paralyzed. I reached out to her husband because we're going to adopt them for the holidays, and I'm taking them a gift card tomorrow for medical supplies. And he wanted to do a little survey of what would they have gotten if they would have gotten the AFLAC, because they were at my motorcycle awareness ride in May and had the form in her purse and were going to fill it out and then didn't do it. She would have gotten, I don't know if y'all can see that, but $25,670.
Wow.
She would have gotten. Now, I don't, obviously that's a horrific accident that includes paralysis, but she was in ICU for 30 days and she got she would have gotten $9,000. She was in Craig Hospital for 30 days. She would have gotten $100 a day. That's $3,000. For the injury that she sustained, which was the paralysis, she would have gotten $7,500. So when you start adding up the surgical procedures and the blood and the x-rays and all the other things that I am not even including in here, $25,000, 600, and that's tax-free money paid directly to you. And if everybody thinks about that, that could probably get you through the next 90 days of recovery.
Right, because you got to figure you're out of work, whatever. It's money that's there to help offset the other costs.
So again, what I'm saying is take $37.50 times it times 12. That is a little bit more, but you could give that person AFLAC for a year through the Biker Down membership and pay $37.50 a month for them. You don't have to do it all in one lump sum, but I'm just saying everybody listening has a biker in their life that could benefit from one of these three items. I mean, the number one, I would say, get the uninsured. The number two, get the trauma kit. And if it's within your ability, sign up for the membership with the AFLAC, because please also remember that kicks in not just if you're on the bike. Anytime you're in an accident at work, I've given you that example before. So it really is something that you can do for the people that you love to make sure that they're covered. And besides that, I just want to thank you so much for this year. I have grown so much since I started in January. I used to be so nervous. I used to call you and go, oh my God, I don't know what to talk about. And you've just really elevated my ability, my speaking ability to focus more on how I want to help people and how I want to get my message out. So to the both of you, I love you.
Well, one more thing.
Yes.
The Biker Down also does adopt a family.
Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah,
you still have that going on as well?
I'm stressed out over that too. We did meet the goal of hitting everybody in Nevada, thanks to my friend Shannon at Full Throttle. She's my best friend, and when because of my toy hauler and all the situations, John, that you know about, I'm not living there this winter like I normally do. So she really picked up the slack, and she's made sure I'm flying out Sunday where's Laurie? I'm flying out Sunday to go do the distribution to the families there, and they're getting bikes and toys. In Colorado, because of NFR, because I've been sick, because of my dad, I hadn't gotten all the donations that I needed. If anybody has any desire to want to, we've got 5 families left. I know we'll meet that goal. I've never failed. We still have time. If you guys want to pick a family that you know of, we could do a quick fundraiser and let's get some funds to someone in Texas. I didn't have anyone in Texas apply, but we can still make a difference one person at a time. Without a doubt.
And to all our listeners out there, bikerdown.org. They have Facebook pages all across the nation. They're in every city and every state across our nation. Go to bikerdown.org. Click on the follow, click on the like, and be a part of the biker safety community, man. Because this is what Laurie has worked so diligently throughout her 16 years and more to build, and she's doing it for you. So make sure that you give her the respect and just like her pages, man, and share her pages, because you may be saving a life.
God bless you guys. I love you more than my Louis Vuitton, and you got to set a time in January for me to come see you guys.
Yes. You got it. Anytime.
Right. God bless.
God bless. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Well, Laurie Montoya with bikerdown.org. Go to bikerdown.org and support. You can always adopt a family, get one of those trauma kits. Look at that Aflac. There is a lot of good information. You know, and as bikers, we all kind of forget about these things that are so important, you know, especially when it comes to insurance. If we don't have that full coverage, we all get that liability crap just to get the bike out the door, and then God forbid something happens, and then we're screwed when we're not covered. So, you know,
don't be screwed. Don't
be screwed, man. Update that insurance and be safe out there. We're gonna come back. Is Janie on? All right, we're gonna come back. I want to play a quick song before we leave, because it's gonna kind of introduce Janie Balderas and her guest. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play a song from Michael, Monroe, Goodman, and then we will be back with Janie Balderas and Michael after this.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, it didn't get home last night until early this morning. Well, I woke up in the kitchen and nothing but my cowboy hat, with a half-empty bottle of Tickle and lipstick on my pickle. I'm feeling more banged up than an alley cat. Well, I stumbled down the hallway looking for my turtle dove. You were naked as a jaybird, crawling on your hands and knees. I said, babe, I thought we settled down. We're too old to be painting the town. Well, I'll never forget what you said back to me. You said I like to get drunk every once in a while. Yeah, I like to get high every once in a while. Might cause a little trouble every once in a while. But baby, only if it hits with you. Oh yeah. Well, I used to run around with all of my roughneck friends, till I met me this a pretty young thing down in Kalamazoo. Well, I thought things surely would change. Then she went and took my last name. But sometimes when I get home, she gets in a mood. She says I like to get drunk the talk of the town when we were in our prime. But the kids and the bills got us working overtime. But I like to get drunk every once in a while. Yeah, I like to get high every once in a while. Might cause a little trouble every once in a while. But maybe only if it hits with you. Oh yeah. Oh maybe only if it hits with you.
I may just be famous in a small town. Sometimes I may just get around. And I know who I am, and I know where I stand. I'm that girl, played in a small town.
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Merry Christmas to everybody and
Merry
happy
Christmas,
holidays.
Rosie.
We got Janie Balderas on the air with guitars, grit, and glamour. Janie, what's going on?
Hey, how are y'all? Y'all staying warm over there?
We are staying
Yeah.
warm. It
It's
is
like 70 degrees
it's-
outside.
yeah, it's
I
nice
know.
out.
I didn't know because you're in North Texas and over here it's kind of warm, but you know what? I wore the ugly sweater for y'all, so.
Thank you.
Yes.
All
You
right.
see it.
Now, Janie, this is actually your first real you were here for in studio with Terry, and now you got Michael, Monroe, Goodman, and you're coming us live from Austin.
Yes, Round Rock, Texas, actually, but it's right
Round
about
Rock.
out of
Coming
Austin.
live from Round Rock,
Come us,
Texas.
yeah, I know.
Janie Balderas.
House of Balderas.
The
And
House of
actually,
Balderas. That's it. Janie, you got the wheel, man. It's all you. Introduce your guest and let's get a little country.
All right, here we go. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. I have the incredible Michael Monroe Goodman. He's he's just a great honky-tonk singer-songwriter, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. But I heard him, I guess, about 3 years ago, and I really loved his style. And, well, you can see, look what he's wearing, y'all. Look at his jacket. I mean, this is, like, custom, right? Embroidered.
Yeah.
It has all that, back 60s. I mean, this is an awesome jacket, y'all. And I just wanted to interview him because he is really the real honky-tonk singer-songwriter here. So, Michael, I just want to ask you, thank you for being here with us. And how did you get started, or why did you get started in country music?
Well, my middle name, Monroe, comes from my godfather, Bill Monroe. And so my parents become real good friends with Bill before I was born. My dad was a big bluegrass guy, and so we became friends with Bill. And so even when in my mama's womb, they would go to the Grand Ole Opry backstage with Bill a couple times a month and hang out with all the celebrities at the Grand Ole Opry, and so from the time I was born, they just take me to the Opry as a baby and just be Dolly Parton and Barbara Mandrell just passing me around as a kid.
Oh my gosh.
I've got all these photo albums of me and Barbara, Dolly Parton, Marty Robbins, all the opera stars of the early '80s when I was a baby to tell my age, and so I grew up with that. And my dad played in a bluegrass band, so I would go to his shows when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I would get up and dance in front of his bluegrass band, and people throw money at me. So I was a dancer first. And
okay.
So, and I just grew up, and everyone on my dad's side of the family all sang in church and everything. And with that, and growing up around all these Opry idols as a kid, I just kind of thought everyone could sing. And I really naively just thought like, oh, everyone can sing. It wasn't until I got in middle school and we had an assembly and a girl I went to school with like did a solo and everybody lost their mind. And I was just kind of like, I was like, wait, I was like an outcast kind of kid. So I was kind of like, oh, this is my way to fit in. If they know I can sing, maybe I won't be a dork no more, And so I signed up for choir, and then pretty soon I was the star singer of my school or whatever, because I could always sing. I just didn't realize anybody cared. And then so yeah, ever since then, when I started singing in choir in high school, I went to all-state choir and did all the big competitions, and I was set, ready to go to like Juilliard. I was going to go to Broadway and all that stuff. And then my roots caught up to me. When I was like 15, I had a girlfriend, and she like really wanted me to go sing this radio show that was in right outside of Nashville called Live at Libby's. It's where like Garth Brooks and Tracy Lawrence performed there. It was like they got their start. And she like wanted me to go sing at their contest, and she wanted me to sing like "Don't Take the Girl," I think it was. And so I was like, I can do that. That's easy. I'm a Broadway singer. I can sing anything, whatever. And so I did that, and the bug hit me. As soon as I did that, I was just like, this is who I am. I'm a country singer. And I was like, I did all the musical theater stuff. Like it clicked, and I was like, this is my roots. This is who I am. And so then I just abandoned. I was like, I'm not going to college. I'm not going to do formal singing, where it was like, I'm going to be a singer-songwriter. And then when Bill Monroe died, we went to his funeral, obviously, me and my dad. And that was kind of a surreal moment, because I'd always just grew up around Bill and like Uncle Bill. To me, it was just like Uncle Bill. As a kid, I didn't really understand the magnitude of who he was and what he did until I got older. And it was at his funeral that it like really hit me like a ton of bricks, like Uncle Bill's gone. And that was when I wrote my very first song the next day. And I just like heard this song in my head, and I couldn't get out of my head. I finally just wrote it down, and it was a tribute song to Bill, right when he passed. And so then I was kind of like, am I a songwriter? I was like, I got these songs by my head. And so I just kind of started being more brave after that, and just, emulating my heroes like George Strait and Clint Black and Al Jackson and stuff. And so I was kind of like, well, I'm just going to write songs. And, songs came to me, and I tried to like get better, as I couldn't play guitar until I was like 20 years old. I was really, really awful at it. And then finally just kept getting better at playing guitar and trying to write better songs. And, right out of high school, I went and worked at some music parks, singing and performing and stuff, and moved to Nashville for a little bit. And then I moved back to Kentucky, and was playing music full time. And then I lived in Louisville, Kentucky for several years and played music there full time. Had a good life playing music 5 or 6 days a week in Louisville. And then I had some friends that I met in Chicago who invited me up one weekend, and I met all their comedian improv friends, and they're like, hey, you're really funny. And they're like, are you like a comedian at Second City? And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And they're like, well, that's where all the that's where like Chris Farley and Tina Fey and Mike Myers, that's where they all went to comedy school before they were on SNL. And I was like, what? And I was like, I get it. So I moved to Chicago and started doing comedy, and then got back into musical theater many years later, and just kept writing, just been writing my songs, and then somehow became a actor, comedian. And then music's just always been my backbone.
Yeah, and you just have that, and that voice is just so pure, honky tonk. I love it. I mean, your picking is awesome. I mean, you just have the whole package, so I love it. Can you play a song for us, and then we'll get back to some other talking?
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Since we talked about it, I'll sing that very first song I wrote, Rosie I Cry. Okay. Several years ago, a bluegrass artist named Christian Davis came to me, and he wanted to record it, and he recorded it with Rhonda Vincent. So nice. Bluegrass. So it was really cool that Rhonda Vincent sang my first song I ever wrote, and it's called. It's about where Bill's from. He's from Rosine, Kentucky. So it's called Rosine, I Cry. There's a place in western Kentucky I know that is hidden way back in the trees. The air there's filled with a high lonesome sound that'll make you fall down on your knees. Rosie, I cry, where do you hide? Way back in old Kentucky, when the sun goes down on that small, small town, you can see that big blue moon shine. There's a little community church standing there, set on a foundation of faith. You can feel him there every Sunday morning. At the altar is where it takes place. Rosie, I cry, where do you hide? Way back in old Kentucky, when the sun goes down on that small, small town, you can see that big blue moon shine. Yeah, I know Bill's there somewhere in the pines. I can hear that mandolin play. They laid him down 6 feet in the ground, but his memory will not go away. You Rosie, I cry, where do you hide? Way back in old Kentucky, when the sun goes down on that small, small town, you can see that big blue moon shine. You can see that big blue moon shine. You're gonna lay.
Oh, that's really
Little
good.
bluegrass tune there.
Love it. I love it. And I know you play in Vegas quite often.
Danny,
Marco,
Danny. Hey, got to
Yes.
break in real quick on you
that
because
was amazing.
we got to say that was amazing. Yeah, that was an amazing song. And I'll tell you, for anybody who loves bluegrass or just strict country, you were playing that song, Michael, and all I saw in my head, I just closed my eyes and envisioned like back road, dirt roads, steel mills, rural America, like what America was built on. That song was phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You
It
knocked it out.
just took you back to that nostalgic feeling. I was like, man, it was great.
It's so much fun.
Started, I was like, oh, okay, okay.
And we've had because we're big fans of Landman, and when you think of Landman, you play that song. All I
Or
see in the
Brother,
background,
Art Thou, and all that.
You see in the background, you see the the oil pumps going. I mean, that is true American music right
grit.
there, man. That is the grit
The
right
grit.
there. Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. I told y'all I love his voice. It's so great.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
authentically.
we'll let you guys get back, man. It's all you now. We just wanted to cut in.
And I have to say, I love the vibe that's going on in the screen. I'm seeing like the vintage country Christmas. I am digging the whole vibe right now.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk about that because that is his Airbnb 70s house that they totally reconstructed. And it also gets, I think they've made some movies here.
Yeah, we do filmings, on photo shoots and music videos coming. Filmmakers, the whole house is a complete recreation of the 70s. Every room is like a 70s themed room in this house. Me and my wife.
Bow chicky bow wow. Bow chicky bow. Oh.
Oh wait, it even has y'all. There's a pinball machine.
Now
over here.
now when you say 70 films, my mind goes back a little too bad.
We know where your mind is.
I wasn't born yet.
And there's a cute. There's this like really groovy jukebox behind here, and there's like an orbit chair. I mean, if y'all want, we could do a little tour. I could move the camera. Y'all can see what's going on.
Okay, new
All right.
episode of Cribs on 99.
Country Cribs.
Country Cribs.
Country Cribs.
Country crib. There you go.
Oh, that
All
is
right.
funny.
All right, you get back to it, Katie and Michael.
Okay, thank you. Thank y'all. But thank y'all for doing that. Well, why don't you do, okay, talk about this house a little bit. And
Oh, yeah, sure. Talk about, yeah, so talk about this house a little bit. My wife does real estate, and we moved here, Round Rock, a little over almost 4 years ago. And she wanted to get an Airbnb close to us, close to our house. And we were looking at like some just, already flipped homes or whatever. And we came and a realtor showed us this house. And the two ladies that had lived here had pretty much not touched it since the 70s, since it was built. And so we walked in, it was like, took us back. And I mean, it was like a little weathered, but like, it was like still fully intact of the 70s. And we walked in and well, it's like I say, and our bells kind of went off. I was like, what if we buy this house and like restore it like and be a 70s themed Airbnb? And so that's what we did. We kind of got in over our head. It took us like almost 2 years or a year and a half to get it open to the public. But I just come in here in all my free time and just remodeled every room. We salvaged everything that we could that was original in the house. There's a lot of things in the house that are originally from the 70s. And then everything else we scoured antique stores and marketplace and everywhere else and found all the authentic 70s.
And I love the tinsel. Like
yeah, we got the 70s
y'all
Christmas
see
tree, yeah.
this tinsel on the tree? That's what you used to just throw it on. That's how you decorated it.
Yes, we do. We decorated for 70s Christmas this time
And
of year.
the TV over there, I think, behind you.
Yeah, we got a velvet. Well, this is a custom. It's a smart TV.
If
but
y'all
it's
can
been-
see it, I
but
don't
it-
know if I can see
I built a frame to make it look like a velvet painting. So some of the guests that stay here want some modern amenities. So we
it. And
got
that
the
camera right there, can you hand it
Oh yeah, we got the old school right
Oh,
here.
never mind. It's stuff on there. It's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, this is of course your old Polaroid.
John,
Take pictures
do you
of
remember
this.
that?
Kind of hard to take a selfie back then.
I'm taking a selfie with this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's hear another song.
Okay,
I
sure.
love, we love listening to you, so.
Sure, we'll do another song. Here's a song that I wrote recently. We're gonna record this real soon.
All right. Can't wait to hear
It's
it.
the song. It's "Where Are They Now?" about the exes from Texas. We all learned about the exes from Texas many years ago, but we never got an update. But I got good news. After some investigative journalism, we found out that we ran them out of town. It's a joyous day for the state of Texas. That's why this song is called "All My Exes, They Left Texas." Texas, here I come. Well, now all my exes, yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas. Texas, here I come. I said all my exes, yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas. Texas, here I come. Now Dimples met a cop in Waco. They looked down to San Diego. Eileen's up in Minnesota, renting cats and teaching yoga. Rosanna's dealing real estate somewhere in the Buckeye State. Allie went to New Orleans and she became a voodoo queen. Yeah, all my exes, yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas. Texas, here I come. Said all my exes, yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas. Texas, here I come. Well, for all of those who said I died, I bet they will be surprised to see me running around in San Antonio. Well, Tennessee's been good to me, but there's no place I'd rather be than back here in the Lone Star State. Well, I'll meet you by the Alamo, then cut a rug at the Broken Spoke. The stars will sure be shining bright for those football games on Friday night. I can't wait to clown around when that rodeo's in town. I bet I'll lose all my money on some bucks and buckle bunny. Yeah, all my exes, yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas. Texas, here I come. Said all my exes, Yeah, they left Texas. Yeah, all my exes, they left Texas, Texas, here I come. I said all my exes, they left Texas, Texas. Here I come. All right.
So
Happy ending
good.
for Texas. Happy ending for Texas.
So good. I love that. I don't know if they're coming on before I talk.
Oh,
Maybe not.
I got it.
No, you're good. I love that song. I think that's one of my favorite songs. So, yeah, and so you're playing Broken Spoke tonight.
Yeah, I play Broken Spoke on Wednesdays.
And
Wednesdays,
yeah, if you're visiting Austin, make sure you check out Broken Spoke because that's an iconic venue. And he plays there with his band on Wednesday nights. So, what'd you say? Cut a rug at the Broken Spoke?
Cut a rug, jitterbug, whatever you want to do. As long as you don't line dance. Just no line dancing. No line dancing.
You can't do line dance.
No line dance at the Broken Spoke, but you can do every other kind of couple dance.
Yeah, I love it. So John, how much time do we have? I'm sorry if you can hear me.
How long are we
Till
on?
4.
Oh,
Janie,
Oh, we
Janie,
got
you there?
Time, baby.
Janie, you got some time?
I'm
Janie, can
sorry.
you hear me? Yeah, you got some time. Don't worry. If you go over to 4
Oh, okay,
o'clock,
okay. I
don't worry.
wasn't sure.
You got some time.
We
I
won't find you until you're
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I just do want to bring up a quick point that our board op just noticed. For anybody listening, we went down on the 99% Radio Network Facebook page, I guess for copyright infringement, but you can check us out on
We're still live on
sideshows.
YouTube.
We're on my page, on my personal page, and on YouTube. We're live. But the 99% Radio Network kicked us off for some reason, so
Facebook
you can
kicked
check it
it
out
off.
on all the other pages. Janie, you got as much time as you need, baby.
But we're still live on all the
Okay.
other platforms.
They're so good. No. So I wonder if can we do a little tour of this place with the phone, the camera?
You're still on, baby.
Let's do that.
Let's do a little tour real quick. I want. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. Yeah. So I want y'all to see what's going on because this is so cool.
There's a pinball machine.
Can you play it? No, you don't.
Oh, well, wait, we have
Oh,
time
you can.
for that, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he said we don't have time for that. Okay.
There's our TV.
Y'all, these
Our
are like
actual TV that
nostalgic.
works. All
That-
our
that-
amenities here. And then you're going to hear there's the official
Oh, look at this girls'
This-
room, y'all.
the disco room.
Woo, the disco room.
This is the disco room.
That's great. I
We
love
got
it.
the,
Jacket. Now that you're up close, I can see the detail
Oh.
in his jacket, and that is
Yes, they want to
fast.
see your jacket.
Oh, let's see the jacket. Yeah.
Isn't
Oh
that
my God.
cool?
love it. You call it the
See you
disco
later,
room.
alligator
I'm
jacket.
calling it the Dolly Parton Barbie room.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call it that too, You call it
I
that,
was
right?
gonna say that too.
Yeah.
This is a
So
guy's
here you
room.
go.
Oh gosh,
You
look.
got Farrah Fawcett.
This is where the
Come on.
magic happens.
You got the Dallas Cowgirls cheerleaders there.
The Dukes of Hazzard.
You got,
That little-
you got kids. You got all the. You got the.
Oh my
record
gosh,
walls.
look at this. Remember y'all's walls were this is cool. All right.
Yeah.
Love
We got
it.
a funky-
Oh, yeah,
We got a
iconic.
funky Houston Astros bathroom here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back in my younger days when we used
Well, I
to hit,
mean,
there was
you
a
just look at the
hotel
Astros-
called the Comac Motor Inn had theme rooms like that too.
Oh yeah. Here's a kitchen. Let's see. Oh, look at these.
I call that the Atari bathroom.
But yeah, it did look like that, didn't it? Look at remember the green, well, y'all remember the green appliances? Like y'all
Yeah.
remember?
Avocado green.
Yeah, avocado, that's what it was.
Avocado.
Yes.
Avocado
Awesome.
appliances.
Dude, I feel like
And
I'm
then,
back at my grandmother's house in Belleville, Kansas.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh, look at
Show
this
them the
chair.
Yeah, show them the chair.
Look at the chair.
I'm sure a lot of
And
smoking
here's the
happens back there.
jukebox. Right?
Michael, who did all the
Jukebox.
who did all the decorating and the painting?
I did all the work. My wife did all the designing. My wife did
Wow.
most of the designing.
I
Yeah,
love
my
it.
wife
That
put
wall is
together
amazing.
most of the design is, and I did all the grunt work. Yeah, and you can see that. This is
The groundwork.
This is the master bedroom.
Oh, wow. This does go back into
The green
look at that chair.
refrigerator.
Yes,
The green
Oh,
man,
avocado
the
green.
avocado, yeah. Love it.
Peloton here.
There's a Peloton, but it's a
It's the original Peloton. Manual Peloton there.
Yeah.
But you got this,
Oh,
this
look.
beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful hook.
the shag. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The shaggin' wagon right there, man.
That's
I'm
where
at
you
my great grandma's right now. So real like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the house that has the Christmas tree with all the tinsel hanging off, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
little bubble lights that hang off of it.
Now, Michael, you
Yeah.
said that's your home, or is that your Airbnb?
It's our Airbnb. We don't live here. We live right down the street. But yeah, we use this for we have Airbnb guests, and we have a lot of photo shoots, short films, and that kind of stuff that come in here and film.
So if any of our
So where
listeners
can
out there are interested in renting or to stay in Round Rock, or if they want to do a photo shoot there, how would they just
they
be able to
find
get in contact with you?
Yeah, if they go to Peerspace, usually all the production stuff books through Peerspace, or they can contact us directly at That 70s House, Texas, on Instagram and Facebook.
Very cool.
God, I can remember that.
Yeah, we're gonna put
Oh,
a
here's
link.
that little. Steven has this little thing that has all the
Here we got all their
info.
information.
Wait, where am I at? Just kind of.
Yeah, welcome to That 70s House.
Yeah.
That's our,
I think I'm gonna go contact Russell and go to the 70s house.
Oh
for
yeah,
a weekend.
yeah.
yes.
I
yes.
look like that. I look like what's an amigo?
Hey, we're gonna bring
What?
Russell Langhammer out
Yeah.
from Dallas out there, and we're gonna do a whole Cheech and Chong thing right out
Do a
there.
special.
We're gonna do a Cheech and Chong special out there, man.
Yeah, that would be really fun. All right, we're gonna have.
I don't know if walls are gonna trip
We'll
me out.
do
or-
one more song, and then we're gonna exit with a song by moi and Michael, both of us.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
So
All right.
a kind of a Christmas song, but he's gonna do one of his songs.
You want more mine? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm just trying to get it.
We got it on there.
I
Set
think.
it right back. Sit back down.
And then
Yeah,
you
sit
guys are gonna do a
down.
duet.
Oh, they got the light off. Oh, there they go.
Oh God, we gotta have the ambiance. We gotta
Jane,
the real
yeah.
Christmas.
Jamie, I gotta tell you, you rock every hat you wear.
Oh yes.
You
Yeah,
really do,
she
man.
does.
Every hat you wear, just you knock it out of the
Thank
park
You
as
need
well.
a House of Balderas hat line.
Yes.
I do. I am gonna create one.
You're gonna get with Lori Montoya and get you Janie Baldera's hat line. Country hat line.
Okay, so Michael's gonna sing another one, then we're gonna take y'all out with a duet. So
Fantastic.
There we go.
All right.
I
Michael
feel
Monroe
like-
Goodman.
All right.
Virginia.
That's another song. Kind of it's a sad song here for you. She was sitting in a cafe, drinking coffee by herself. So I asked if I could join her. She said, "Mister, help yourself." I could tell her heart was breaking, so I thought I'd lend a hand. I said, "Honey, what's the matter?" Said you wouldn't understand. I said, "Honey, I can tell you things to make you cry. Lord knows I've been there myself. Because I wish I would have told her just how much I loved her. But I didn't know how. That was just 3 weeks ago from now. I said, sometimes men are foolish, so we do some foolish things. We're so scared of our emotions that we hide them all in shame. Maybe he'll call you up tomorrow, be the man he needs to be. take it by the hand. He'd be much better off than me. 'Cause I said, honey, I can tell you things that make you cry. Lord knows I've been there myself. Because I wish I would have told her just how much I loved her. But I didn't know how. That was just 3 weeks ago from now. That was just 3 weeks ago from now.
Oh, so pretty. Thank you so much. So where can they find their music if they want to check you out?
They can check me out.
They can check him out,
Check me
y'all.
out.
He
Hey.
wants the other check in.
Hey, check me out. And,
It's a Christmas tree, y'all.
you can go to michaelmonroegoodman.com. Any social media at Michael Monroe Goodman. You can find me anywhere. Just you Google Michael Monroe Goodman on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or michaelmonroegoodman.com. You can see my music and Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. It's in all those places, and you can check out also bands in town and see where I'm playing at next, or on my website, see where I'm playing at. We're usually Broken Spoke every Wednesday, and then just all over the Hill Country, pretty much. Aside from that, all over
And
Texas.
Vegas.
In Vegas, we'll be in
Gillies.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Going to Vegas, playing at Gillies in Vegas this weekend. Usually out there a few times a year. And so just look me up. Hey, and see where we're at, and come out honky tonkin' with us.
I don't know if y'all caught that wink and that little. Anyway, thank you for being with us. We enjoyed your music, and we're gonna take y'all out with a Christmas. Christmas song. Yeah, it's actually a classic. So if y'all want to sing along out there, you can sing along with us.
It's a bilingual classic.
It is.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años, felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero años, felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero años, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
All right, Merry Christmas, y'all. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Hey, Michael, and thank you so much, Janie. Once again, man, you can follow Janie on here on the 99 with her segment once or twice a month. She's gonna be bringing in all our country artists in here and really supporting the music community. Michael, I want to thank you so much for opening up your house and playing. And where can people follow you, or how can people get in touch with you and check out your next tour?
Yeah, michaelmonroegoodman.com. All the social media at Michael Monroe Goodman, all one word. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Bands in Town, Amazon Music, Apple
Everything you can
Music,
think of.
Spotify Music, all that. Peer Space, Pinterest, Snapchat.
Did you say MySpace? Did you say MySpace?
I got my MySpace account still going.
Somewhere out there
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah, Vines, everything.
And thank you for opening your beautiful Airbnb. I mean, it's so fun. I love this whole vibe, and I loved it. And thank y'all for having us once again. Appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Feliz
Thank you.
Navidad.
All right, man. That was Janie Balderas from the House of Balderas with Country Grit and
Glam.
with Michael Monroe Goodman. Man, opening up their house over in Round Rock. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back because we got a special birthday to celebrate here on the 99, which we always like to give back a little bit, right?
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
So
bit.
don't
Grab your candy canes.
grab your candy canes. I had a brain fart right there.
And grab your chestnuts.
Yes.
It's going to get
Crazy.
bumpy.
We'll be back.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we could throw it and drive. With the radio up so loud they can hear us from miles. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go. Me and you, nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll.
In the halls where kids fear to tread, tattoo mark foundation spreads its bed with teddy bears and hugs so warm. Battling illnesses, they're not alone for long. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. Families gather, friends lend a hand. Together we fight and never stand alone. With every hug, a smile takes flight in the rooms where hope and courage ignite. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. From the smallest to the tallest child, each one feels the warmth, each one feels the thrill. With every bear and every smile, we heal the pain, we mend the style. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bear brings smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated. It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. The Tattoo Mark Foundation brings smiles across Texas. Teddy bears bring smiles to kids in beds. A foundation with heart won't let them be separated.
Welcome back to the award-winning 99% Radio Network in the Fishbowl on our Christmas special, man. Remember, this is our last show for the season. We'll be coming back in January with new, bigger, and better stuff. But But we want to wish Tattoo Mark a very, very happy birthday. Welcome to the studio, Tattoo Mark.
Thank you guys for having me again and again and again.
And again.
You know, you just came back from California this past last
Are you
month.
okay from Cali? You came up. You're okay.
Yeah, look at what I brought back.
Oh,
That
little bling bling, little cowboy bling bling.
I couldn't bring a W back because our Cowboys didn't win, but I got a bling bling back. But yeah.
All right. Tattoo Mark, when we went to the hospitals here in Dallas and delivered those teddy bears, it was an amazing, amazing feeling. It really inspired a lot of people. And then you flew out to California to do hospitals in California. How was that?
Man, it's just a blessing, bro, because to be able to keep this foundation going, and now it's starting to go nationwide, it's incredible. And I'm just very grateful, very thankful to have the right people with me to guide me and lead me into that right direction. And these kids, man, it's all about the kids.
It's all about the kids. But today, you know what? It's your birthday. It's all about Tattoo Mark. And we got the question mark that Pitbull just brought out so cleverly. The Tattoo question mark Foundation.
We're not going to reveal his age.
On behalf of the 99% Radio Network, happy birthday, brother.
Well, thank you guys very much. You know what? I'm 64 years old, and I don't mind
looks
giving
good
out
on
my
you.
age, but God has blessed me for another year, and I just want to thank you and Pitbull for all the love, the support, and just for having my back and backing me up and believing in me. That people gave up on me and said that, oh yeah, Mark's not that, Mark's not. Well,
fuck
you know
them.
what?
Yeah, well, once we found out you lived right next door to AT&T, we found out you lived right next door to AT&T Stadium and you have the reserved parking. We're just with you for the parking spot.
I have not used it yet.
It's all good, brother. You know what?
No,
it's just amazing to have you guys part of my family because, like I said, my immediate family are upstairs waiting for me at the gates of heaven, and for you and Pitbull and all of the others to welcome me in, and now you're welcoming me in for Christmas
But
Day.
we say we have a custody battle.
Yeah. Me and Pitbull
We
have
share
a custody,
holidays.
Yeah, we got a custody battle with Tattoo Mark.
We love him, and we always want to open arms, and we love you to death, and we love everything that you do, and every day you wake up and do this, you go to sleep thinking about this, and you got a lot of people around you that care about you, and we care about you and love you as well.
Well, thank you.
Look
You
at me
know,
being all sentimental.
Look at you,
and shit.
really.
We're
gonna call you Pit Poodle.
It's amazing though. And Jamie Ballstairs, if you're watching still, me and Letty's gonna be coming out to Austin after the holidays because we're gonna be opening up 2 hospitals out in Austin, and Janie's gonna be running it. She's
nice.
in charge, and I got all the faith in the world with her. She's an amazing young lady, and if you need help, please do not hesitate to call us. We are here for you. It's not that hard. I'll explain it to you, and we just need to do it for the kids. And tell me something, Sideshow.
Tell you something? What would you like me to tell you? Tell me something good?
Tell me something good.
What was it like going through your mind when you had those little kids running to you for a teddy bear?
It was uplifting. It was emotional. It was, and like everybody knows that I do suffer from post-traumatic stress. So it affects me hard. But when I was able to give that a bear to a child and hug that child and just see the smile on his face or her face, it really uplifts you, and it gives you a whole renewed spirit of life. It makes you think about all the things that are bad out there and go, man, it could be a lot worse because these children are battling, their families are battling. And you know what? We wake up each and every morning. We're able to breathe. We're able to get out. We're able to do our thing. And here are families that are stuck in a hospital over and over again
Mhm.
for throughout the holidays, but every day.
Mhm.
And they are forgotten about. The general public forgets about them, and you have not forgotten about them, Mark. And that's what makes it so endearing, because when you get to experience something like this, it really makes you put a value on what and enjoy each moment and value life for what it is. We sometimes forget that.
It was, you said kids running up to you when you got to the hospital. When we went, like my experience, the kids were too little to run up to you. They were little, 4 months old.
Yeah.
4 months old to 6 months old. They're in a little hospital bed, and they heard us coming in, or their mothers or the staff heard us that we were coming in. And some of the mothers are like, well, hold on, let me put him in a cute little outfit real quick. And that was cute, because they're like, oh, we're going to get pictures. It didn't hit me till you turn the corner and you see just this little crib. Because like we've all been to the hospital as adults. There's the big bed there. There's all the all the things. But when you turn the corner, you see a crib,
Right.
a small crib, this size sitting there. And there's a little baby in there. And they've gone through a lot. Like the first little baby we went to was Magnus, and I love that damn name, Magnus, and he lived up to that name. He was a little redheaded kid, but he was all like looking around, but he had scar, he had all the things. He's been through a lot at his little age of 4 months old, and it's just like, wow. And then you got mom there, and you got like the staff there, and they're all there really paying attention. They're not just patients.
Yeah.
This is way more than just a patient.
Yeah, these parents go through a lot, and I definitely feel for them. My heart and the soul goes out to all of those parents, and to see the little ones in a crib that don't need to be there.
They don't know anything but what they're in right now.
Exactly.
They don't know anything else besides being in a hospital, and that is just heartbreaking. All the like little things that you remember from when you had your kids, and all the little moments and stuff. All those moments are in a hospital, but they are making it, and that staff makes it the best that they can.
Yep.
And I loved when we had Miss Texas.
Yes.
Because for one, she's got the most glittery thing on the top of her head.
She's
and
awesome.
She's walking around, and these little babies that are 4 months old are just like,
they're staring at it. Yeah.
like, what is that? And she's
yeah.
like picking them up. And then we had Bella the ball. Those were the two. Those were the two.
You bring up Miss Texas and her husband, who's a Dallas Cowboy, right? Jared Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Smith, and then
Brianna.
And then you look at everybody else that came to the day, all these celebrities and stars.
Jennifer Reed.
Oh yes. Alice. She did the best Alice in Wonderland.
Killed it. She killed it.
Oh my gosh.
She killed it.
I mean,
shout out goes to Jennifer Reed. Good job, girl.
Perfect.
Yeah. But
to the hair, to the shoes.
Yes, she was impeccable, and that takes some time to do that.
I think she just slapped that thing on and showed up. She just looked that amazing.
Man. She wakes up looking like that.
She's actually like a porcelain doll or something.
Yes,
I mean, she's totally gorgeous. I mean, she's a good face. So I mean, shout out to you, Jennifer Reed.
But here's what I got to say. And I once again I got to give a big shout out to TK Tim Klund of the Celebrity Softball Classic,
together.
because he has brought so many people together on the softball field that are giving, inspiring, motivational, like-minded, community-oriented people that have overflowed onto the 99% Radio Network. That really has inspired me and Pitbull a lot.
A lot.
It is. And when we say
I like to show my husband, like, you see who's on my friend list on my Facebook page. You see who's friends with me on Facebook.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. And you're going to yell at me to cook dinner. But when we look at these, God put all of us in a place for a reason.
Exactly.
We've crossed these paths to do better in 2026, to be more inspirational and motivational. We had Mario Cannon on last week, and you know what? He is
Patriotic Barbie.
And Patriotic Barbie.
So
you look at some of these people out there
since the game.
Yes. And every one of them, you look at them, and it's number one is faith in God. God is first, and all their success and all their well-being and all their motivation and free-spirited love comes from faith. And
You
this
know
ain't a
what?
faith-based show
It's
by
not
no
and-
means.
And like, what's weird for me to say this because I've never been a faith-based person. Like
Right.
it was shoved down my throat growing up with Catholic school and
Yeah,
boarding
yeah, yeah,
school
yeah,
and
yeah,
all that stuff. Until, not gonna lie, being on this show, we've had amazing guests come on here and like how positive and things. And sometimes you feel lost and you're like,
Yeah.
well, maybe I'm gonna tap into what they're saying. And so I'm tapping in a little bit, and like it does uplift you. And you're like, why are you fighting it so much?
It's funny you say that because I was in a car the other day thinking that same exact thing, going, because I'm not big in.
No, I'm
I don't.
like,
right,
hard
right.
metal and
Yeah,
gangster.
but I was in a car
all
the other
this
day,
shit.
and I was just driving home, and I was like, looking at all these people, even Brittany Parkinson,
Mhm.
Parker's son.
You always do
I
that
always
wrong.
screwed up. Brittany, who was here, who said, and she's such a young, beautiful woman.
But she's
and-
tough, Mighty Mouse,
Yes.
face,
and
badass.
but you know what? It inspires her and it makes her better in her craft. And Mark, I got a big shout out to Mike Kislak for introducing us together because
do you-
his faith as well. Him and Erin, really faith based, brought
So
you
you
into our lives.
You see the pattern, though.
I do.
You see the pattern.
I
A
do.
lot of our successful, happy, and peace people are in that
Yes.
same lane.
Yeah.
Everything is done for a reason. And you bring up TK. Well, I got to say this, that if it wasn't for TK and the celebrity softball, I don't think we could have delivered Bears this year because we did a killing that Friday night
Oh,
at
yeah.
the VIP party.
Yeah.
And I got to give a shout out to TK. Thank you very much for allowing me to do it.
Mhm.
Now, he connected me with his PR director, and they just now did a national press release on my foundation
Fantastic.
Nice.
That's awesome.
about what I did at the celebrity softball.
Mhm.
And I mean,
Well
I'm gonna be
deserved.
honest. I'm gonna be honest that it was a bad year, but if celebrity softball didn't come through, I would be in trouble.
Well, I hate to
But-
say that you think it's a bad year because in everybody else's eyes, you have been out there, you have been present, you have been in the public, you have been doing what you're doing. You are thinking it's a bad year because of the number.
The
And
numbers, yeah.
you need to get off of that.
Okay.
Because I get like the number you want to hit everybody, but the amount of people you reached and got aware and wanted to contribute more and is going to know about it next year is bigger.
So
Yeah.
each hospital has around 500 beds. So that's 500 bears. I gave them, each hospital got 860 bears. So that's plenty. That's enough for the beds, the ER, and surgery.
I was going to say on just coming off your
Mhm.
point, stop worrying about 800 bears or 500 bears or 300
You made a
bears.
big impact because honestly, I didn't
If-
know about you. I'm not gonna mean this disrespectfully. I didn't know much about you until maybe 2 years ago, and you have grown and grown and grown and grown since that. So don't
Thank you.
worry about the number because sometimes times are tough for people. They don't have
Yeah.
the time to give,
Right.
and there's things that come up.
Right.
But the impact you're doing on the social level and how many hospitals you've gotten and all that—that's what's important. Don't worry about the number.
If you
It's
bring,
just like losing weight. Don't worry
Yeah.
about the number. If
Yeah,
the
if-
clothes fit and they look good, fucking wear them.
but if you bring one smile to one family, and that's all you've done more than 80% of the population.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
You know what? It's not
Yeah.
about the numbers. It's about that one person that you can change their life and or change the trajectory of their life or just inspire them a little bit. So you're doing that 100-fold.
Mhm.
Stop, and like Pitbull said, man,
Yeah,
it's
stop the
not
number.
it's not but it's
It's
not about the numbers. Size doesn't matter. Numbers doesn't matter.
But anyways, no, you know what? I am glad that you guys finally got to go in and feel and experience what I was talking about. See,
Mhm.
I can tell people, but they really don't know unless they really go into those
Mhm.
hospitals. So it actually makes you appreciate life a lot better. Every time you get out of bed and you say, "Oh, I got a bad," you have no idea until you
know-
come to the hospitals.
You know what I'm picturing next year? Because I know we had a lot of cars that were driving. I think next year we need to do a theme. You're the one in the back. Your car's dressed up as Santa's sleigh, and all of our other cars are
We'll be the
reindeers.
reindeers. Yeah,
Because
that's
it
a
was
good-
like
I
we
like
all
that.
just kind of
Yeah. That's a
I
great
like
idea.
that
I like
idea.
that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have
that-
a little couple
that'd be-
magnets on our thing, the reindeers,
pretty
and
cool.
you pull up as Santa's cap.
Who's going to be Rudolph?
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Letty.
All right.
cool.
Letty is
give me
leading the
Rudolph.
way. She's your
Yeah.
P, man.
But I like that idea. And I want you guys to know that not just me, but all of us, we all looked amazing. I've got
Yeah,
a
we did.
lot of feedback. You killed it on the kids with the Grinch.
Yes.
You look amazing. You matched.
I
up
was just a
perfect with
timid
me.
Mrs. Claus that just
You-
stood by
you-
his
I mean,
husband.
and then what was cool is me and you sat together right by that tree, and
Yes.
that was like perfect.
That was a
perfect.
postcard
Yeah.
picture. That was definitely
I mean,
a postcard picture.
And then you coming up like,
yeah.
but see, when you get good people that want to give their hearts and soul to these kids, they go out of their way. Look how smoothly it ran.
Yep.
There was no problems whatsoever.
Mm.
Everybody pitched in, did what they had to do.
they were all
Um,
excited to see us when we showed up. They were all ready when you showed up. It was like seamless. They knew what to do when you got
Yep.
up. They put the bears in the baskets. They knew where to put them, and it was all
Yeah, the
seamless.
hospital staff on all the hospitals, the area hospitals, were amazing.
Even the kids
every
that
one
were
of them.
not necessarily in where they were going to be delivered, but kids were walking in and out,
On the
and we'd be like,
hallways,
"Do you
yep.
want a bear?" Like,
Well, you know,
we had enough to
right.
give to even the kids that were just walking in and
Yep.
out, because you don't have a number. I mean, you have numbers of kids in the hospital, but that number is never stable. It's always
Yeah.
going to fluctuate. There's kids going in and out every day, and you got kids that might just come in there for the day, and it's still nice to give them a bear.
Yeah.
because it sucks going to the hospital.
Yep. Yeah, it does. And you know, that one hospital, the nurse turned around and said they see 400 patients, 400 child
think it was
patients
more
in the
than that.
ER per day.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow,
That's
just-
crazy, man.
Yeah.
But here's
I
one
can't
thing,
even-
and I want to show how much you inspire people. You know, Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack, who are the title sponsors of the 99% Radio Network. You know, you inspired Glenn and his staff and the Biker Wolfpack to be a part of the Tattoo Mark Foundation. He loved what you did because one, Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack are all about community. They're lawyers, and everybody could say that you hate lawyers, but they are all about community. His entire staff's about community, and they help throughout the state of Texas and farther than that. Out of the blue, just donated a check to you, right?
Yeah. So I got a check from Glenn Lawson Law Firm.
Cover the numbers.
And I am very thankful, very blessed, and very grateful. It's the first donation of 2026 of $500, which is going to go towards teddy bears. I want to thank the law firm from Glenn Lawson. Glenn, thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this for them, the kids. I appreciate it. You're just making a difference in 500 kids' faces. And
More than that. I mean, unless you're buying $100 Betty
by the
dollar,
expensive
yeah,
way.
maybe you're right. Yeah.
But anyways,
You're right.
no, you know what? Thank you so much. This is awesome to get this right now. And anybody else that wants to donate, we are definitely taking donations because we need money for the kids that are in there all year round for schooling and medical supplies. I mean, financially, yeah, we are definitely hurting. So if anybody wants to donate, go to the website, www.tattoomarkfoundation.com, press that donate button, put your correct email in it because you'll get a receipt and you can use it for your income taxes, and it's 100% tax deductible. I do want to say one other thing, and you can continue where I'm going to start it at Sideshow. I tried to get the media out there.
Hmm.
And that's
Don't worry
all
about
I'm
it.
going to say. Now, you
Don't
you
worry.
can go
No,
and finish it.
no, I see where he's going with this. And this is where the 99% Radio Network is
We
radio
fill in.
for a reason. We highlight those who help others. We support those who support others. You know, after we did the thing at the hospitals, you know, and we put it on our own personal pages, and we put it on, and it spread out a little bit, and this, that, and the other thing. Then you see, you know, some of the mainstream media, some of the media networks, right? Because the Cowboys went to the hospital, they covered that. Because some big star went to the hospital, they covered it. And here's what you got to realize. There are people behind the scenes. Maybe they're not famous. Maybe they don't have the big names as all these famous celebrities, but there's still people that are doing the job, and that's what we highlight on. Shame on the mainstream media for not highlighting Tattoo Mark and his foundation and all the other great foundations that are out there. That's why the 99% Radio Network's here for you, to highlight you. Where mainstream media fails, we succeed, man. That's what we're all about. We want to promote those who support others.
You know,
where the rubber meets the road.
Where the rubber meets the road.
I want to add a little bit to that. I've done so much for all those news stations. They would get me at the last second, say, "Oh, we need to come over to your apartment and interview." I would drop everything and I do it for them. But
because you're a filler.
I mean,
Don't you call him
to
that.
ask them to come out
You're a
and
fluffer.
to ask them to come out and do something on us. I mean, I understand that they don't have to film the kids in general, but I mean the
cause is what you got.
The Cowboys filmed them.
Yeah.
The Cowboys got to do all that. Why? Because they're Dallas Cowboys, and I'm only Tattoo Mark Foundation.
Yeah. I mean, God bless. Hey, listen, God bless the Dallas Cowboys and any foundation that's out there doing their thing. You have no control of what the mainstream media puts out there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it would be nice that the mainstream media stop with the 99% negative and flip the script to go 99% positive.
We call them
'Cause that's-
mainstream media if they're just local.
That's true. You're right. You're right. They're just
So
local
local
media.
news
Local
be
media.
better and
Yes.
broadcast local benefits that are
Yeah,
going on and
right.
not just
'Cause
what
so many
benefits
things
your
are happening.
in pocket.
So many things are happening from good people. Highlight them. All right, we gotta take a quick break. Tattoo Mark, thank you. Have a piece of your cookie cake.
Eat your
And
cake.
eat your cake. And we're gonna be back. Is Sue on? Oh, Sue's not on. We're gonna be back anyway after these commercial messages with hopefully
Somebody.
Bag Lady Sue.
Happy holidays from Tattoo Mark Foundation.
Merry
All right.
Christmas, Mark.
Thank you. And the 99 Radio.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Arkangelski, CEO and co-founder of Break Free Technologies, and this is Break Free, a motorcycle helmet accessory that easily mounts to pretty much any motorcycle helmet out there, and it's the simplest way to improve your visibility day or night. Break Free's got a sensor array built into the unit itself, so there's nothing to mount to the motorcycle, there's no wiring, everything is inside the unit. It's got 100 ultra bright LED lights that light you up during the daytime and nighttime. Anytime you slow down, Break Free activates, no matter how. Engine braking, downshifting, regular braking, emergency braking. You slow down, it turns on. Break Free is a small company. We're only 4 co-founders and 1 employee at this point, and we're all passionate motorcycle enthusiasts. We love riding, and we've created this product for our community. We wanted to make sure that motorcycle riders are safe and seen out there on the roads. We saw a huge need for visibility, and that's why we've created this product.
Leather Up will keep you safe while looking great with a huge selection of armored and casual flannel shirts. From beaded to sleeveless, Leather Up's got badass gear for all riders and all seasons. Leather Up with 3.5 million customers since 1999. Iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability with free same-day shipping on orders over $100. Visit leatherup.com and use the promo code MAYHEM for 20% off.
I was in an accident 12 months ago to the day. I was driving on southbound Santa Fe and somebody did a suicide left in front of me and I T-boned him at 45 miles an hour. From that point forward, I don't remember anything for the next 18 days because I was in a coma.
She broke 9 bones, lacerated my spleen, put me in the hospital for 21 days. I remember none of it.
Biker Down was founded in 2011 after riding several rides over the summer and seeing, tragically, my friends get injured. And I felt that there was a need missing in Denver and in Colorado for an organization that helped the biker community. As you may know, the bikers are one of the most charitable entities out there, and what we do is provide them a variety of services such as medical equipment, financial assistance if necessary, and a plethora of resources to help them stay afloat during the hardest time in their life, which is their recovery. You know, my biggest hope is that I'll never get another phone call that a biker's gone down, but you know, that's not realistic. So I think my true realistic dream is that we can help as many as we can help, because it is life-changing for them. Certainly donating and volunteering your time, and even if you can't do that, attend our events. You know, attend our event and get a $20 t-shirt for your $20. You know, those kind of things make a big difference in a small nonprofit like ours.
Biker Wolfpack Law is a safety organization founded by myself alongside Robert Howell with the primary focus of motorcycle safety, advocacy for injured bikers, and just general protection for those injured while riding motorcycles in the great state of Texas. Biker Wolfpack Law is a division of Glenn Larson Law Injury Attorneys, which is my firm. What's different about Biker Wolfpack Law is it's a community-based, event-based connection component to make sure that motorcyclists have all of the safety information they need, all of the legal information they need, and frankly, if needed, that full-blown legal advocacy in times of injury through no fault of their own.
One of our big events is we do ASM classes, which are accident scene management classes, which are put on with the Road Guardians, group of riders that are usually EMTs, doctors, nurses that also ride. And so they know what can happen when you're out there by yourself. And so it's a very intense class, like how to do tourniquets, how to get a helmet off of a person without hurting their neck more, how to get somebody out of the middle of the road. We do those a couple times a year, and the more safe riders are out there, the better it is.
The second division and component of Biker Wolfpack Law is to sponsor local musicians at bike nights or other community events that involve motorcyclists, but also just the community as a whole. And then third is larger charity organization events or rides to get out in the fresh air and have some fun. What I love most about representing bikers and motorcyclists across the great state of Texas is really one thing. It's about hearing the story. It's about going to motorcycle events, constantly meeting new people and making new connections. One of the reasons why I started Biker Wolfpack Law was to defeat and counteract many of the biases that are out there that, quote, motorcyclists are just dangerous. Make sure that motorcyclists are seen as exactly who they are, very hardworking, very responsible, and very dedicated individuals that deserve the justice that they need.
My name is Carol Saint, and I ride with 99.
Hey, I'm Homie, and I ride on the 99. You can watch it every Wednesday, 99% Radio.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Chaz. I ride with 99, baby. Woo! 99% Radio every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Woo! Y'all be fantastic. Where?
Hey, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl, man. I love that drop because Chaz Taylor just is so, oh my God, he's just so enthusiastic.
And I love Homie.
Yeah, and Homie and friends, man, and with the leaders, and Homie's just giving you up. I'm going to stop for a quickie.
You know where you always catch them? I go to Texas Harley is where I catch all those great people because Texas Harley is going to also host an event coming up.
Yes.
That we are going to be.
We got two events.
We got two big events.
Two big events at Texas Harley Davidson. One is coming up in January 24th. That is going to be for the Heroes in the Sky Foundation. And that we are dedicating a memorial to those who've lost the battle of the post-traumatic stress. And Texas Harley Davidson is going to have that memorial in their lobby forever. We are hosting that ceremony. It's going to be from 11 to 3. It's free to attend. Come out and help support those families who lost loved ones due to post-traumatic stress. And Texas Harley Davidson was so gracious about that.
And another great thing is how we all got on this was the celebrity softball game.
Once again, yes.
We also got in touch with Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie she's a wife of a fallen.
She's a widow,
widow of a, I don't know what
he's a fallen
I want to be correct.
Military officer.
Yes. He's going to be honored in this.
Yes.
His name is going to be on there. She's been on the show. She's an amazing woman. I met her at the Celebrity Softball Classic. She came on the show. She also is with Green Star
Families.
And I just love all the connections that we've made. And this is yet another one that we've made. And we're going to have something at Texas Harley in January. And it's going to be there forever.
Yep.
Forever.
Yeah. And, we always say, for those who we lost, if you see their names or you say their names in your head, they're never forgotten. Once somebody is buried and nobody visits the tombstone, except usually families and maybe close friends.
Sometimes it's hard to get to.
Right. So now these names will be on a memorial. It's actually a battle vest from Heroes in James Collins, who's a military Heroes in the Sky, developed this battle vest that sits on a monument, and it has the names of 19 individuals that it'll be personal to the DFW area. They are going to go on that memorial. And this way, anytime someone walks into Texas Harley Davidson, they see that memorial, they can say those names.
Give their respect, honor, and all that. And it's going to be there forever.
Yeah.
I just love that. It's not like a display. It's not like a rotating display. This is going to be something that we put there in the families. We all put it there. And it's going to be displayed forever at Texas Harley Davidson.
And how many, with the biker clubs, and how many first responders and veterans ride motorcycles, and the HOG members, the HOG chapters that go there, they will see their military battle vest there, and they will remember their brothers who, succumb to their own mental injuries. And that's an honor for the families.
Absolutely.
When people go up to that memorial and salute it and and honor it and say their names.
And it's a great place to have it, because a lot of the rides that MCs do start at Harley or other motorcycle places like that. But this is a great place to start now at Harley, because now you got a place where there's a monument and a memorial that you can start a ride from and give more respect from that location and have somewhere to salute to the fallen. I love that. Without
a doubt. And then coming up in March 6th, for the Green Star Families Foundation, that we are going to host a fundraiser, and we have a special guest coming on the air right now. She is an amazing comedian. She has been in the biker community for probably over 3 decades.
You don't give her age like that.
Well, but she doesn't look it.
No.
She's when she's in her bag lady suit, she looks it. But she's a stunning woman. She has graced the stages across the country at every motorcycle event that you can think of, from Daytona to Sturgis to all the back city events, cheering on crowds, supporting the community. Please welcome to the 99% Radio Network, Suzanne Austin, a.k.a. Bag Lady Sue. What's going on?
Bless you. How you doing down there?
How you doing, baby?
Oh, it's good to see you. I was having a little trouble getting the phone. I couldn't find the phone.
Well, when you live in the sticks with no reception, I guess that's, what happens.
I'm doing all right. I got some new digs here. It's good.
All right.
Me and the pups. How you doing down there? Everything's good. I'm excited to hear about. I talked to Natalie, the Green Star girl. Oh,
I love her.
She's beautiful.
Isn't she?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna do a testimony Tuesday thing. And she's gonna come on and tell her story on the Bags channel. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Got the pups here. Yeah.
Well, you are supporting the Green Star Families of America coming down to Texas and putting on this amazing show that's going to be at Texas Harley Davidson.
Yes, it's gonna be dirty though. No kids. No kids.
I
A lot
like
of
it.
wiener jokes. I'm good at the wiener jokes. I got it. I don't have any of my own personal wieners. Got lots of dogs. That's why I got the dogs.
Well, there's a lot of wieners that walk through Harley, so it's gonna be perfect.
I'll be trying to find me one. Ooh.
Be a lot of swinging wieners.
I want. Listen, they don't have no real men up here in the Yankee times up here. They ain't. They're all
Real men down here in the South.
and lots of big bull wieners down here. I tell you what, I think the women up here took the nuts off most of these boys.
They just kind of just put them up there and snipped it.
Snip them. They always dominate. Listen, I tell you something to these women out there. I love women, love them men. I don't know lesbian. I like the lesbian, but I don't do that business. I like the wieners. I'm a girl. Oh, that.
Strictly dickly.
Strictly dickly. And I tell you, I like them all big and small. I don't care how you pick. Back in the day, I only liked the big ones, see? Because I could handle that. I don't know. My beaver's all different now. It's like dry as the Mojave Desert. I tell you, I tried putting one of them big ones in there. It's like doing a piece of broken glass. It ain't good. You older bitches know what I'm saying. But see, the women, like the real men, we want the cowboy, the rip-looking cowboy.
You want a cowboy that can ride.
Yeah, we want somebody that can ride. We want the knight to shine on. But see, the women don't understand. Then they start bitching at him when he comes home tired from wrangling cows and riding motorcycle, being a sexy and killing dragons and shit. Then they bitch because he falls asleep on the couch with his hand on his nuts. That's what they do. You want a sissy boy, you ain't going to get that cowboy biker man. You want the real man. You got to let him be a man. See, big, I love him sissy.
He might go to sleep, but I know his wallet's still working. So
Well, that's what you know. And the real men, they pay the bills. A little bit of this, they'll pay your damn bills, honey.
So
I ain't had a real job in 25 years. That's what. Anyways,
well,
I'm coming down to Texas, Harley. I can't wait. It's beautiful down in Texas.
It is. We're like going on a heat wave right now.
And Micah is just enthralled with you. He can't wait to meet you personally.
Well, Mike is lucky he got a girlfriend because I'd be hitting that all day long. I like them sexy bikers.
Yeah, he got that beard and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when the wiener gives out, you just put the on there.
When in doubt, whip the wiener out.
Yeah, you got the beard when the wiener quits working. See, I don't know.
Bag lady. There's another thing that I saw about you that really inspires because we are all dog lovers on this show. Actually, my dog is out right now battling Charlie. Prayers to him. Hopefully can make it through the night. Yeah.
What's the matter with him?
Don't really know. He's been battling seizures over the last couple of years, and he's Boston Terrier. He's 10 years old, and he just hasn't been right for the last couple of days. So he's not in pain. But he's very lethargic. He's not.
When
Charlie.
they get to 10, I got a 10-year-old pit bull, and she's at that time where you start seeing the wobbly legs, and you just want the day.
And the vet told us being on the phenobarbital is going to lessen their lifespan a little bit. But
I tell you though, I had a dog on that phenobarbital for 16 years.
I don't even know.
Because she had them seizures. She was healthy as hell, lived 17, 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I accidentally took one of them phenobarbital and gave her my vitamin C. And boy, I
bet that was a good night.
Yeah. Did we lose your mic? We lost your mic.
I think the meds kicked in.
The meds kicked in. We lost your mic. I don't know if you could hear us, bag lady, but your mic went out.
Phenobarbital.
Phenobarbital.
For seizures.
Yeah, and we've been giving Charlie.
But you do the herbal stuff with
Billy.
Billy
Billy gives us a liquid that ends up taking the dog out of the seizure. So
But it doesn't prevent the cause of why
it
it's
doesn't
happening.
right, exactly. You back?
Yeah, it ain't dang much kissing all over me.
I'm sure living in the sticks, the Wi-Fi is not very
So,
good.
You know,
No, it's
like I said, we are all dog lovers and families. So keep your prayers out for our pup Charlie.
We would do it. We would do it. I got a wish list up on the website on the Amazon for bag lady buddies.
Now you not only have your own dogs, you foster a whole bunch of dogs. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I got 10 of them right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Name
and my place don't smell like butthole neither.
I want name them. Name all 10. I want to hear all 10 names.
All right, we got William. What we got here? Jade, William, Cujo, Speckles. Where the hell else? Daisy, Angel, but she's a bitch. She's a demon.
That's why she's Angel.
We got Stripey here. Come here, Stripey. He's got one eye, Stripey. Huh. Mwah. I love him. We got this Paco. Here's another one here. We got Pocky.
Paco.
Did he come
And this
across
one-
the water?
Hey, wait a minute. I
See
flew
the
down.
eagle?
Come here. I got this one from Texas. Look at him. This one was from Houston, Texas. I flew down for him. Mwah,
See the
rescue.
eagle?
Yeah, I flew down there. Hey, get the hell out. I'm talking to people. Sorry. Go ahead now. This
Now-
is Jade. Mwah. Yeah, go on now.
Sue, tell us about fostering puppies is not an easy job because you got a bunch of mixed breeds in there.
Yeah.
Do they all get along?
That's
Yeah,
racist.
except Angel. She's mean. She don't like other female. She's not mean. She just don't like other bitches.
I can relate, bitch.
And most bitches, you know, look at her. Huh? Pitbull don't like other bitches neither. That's because they're catty bitches. See, biker chicks ain't catty bitches like the
We
most.
can spell that with like a feet away. Like, all right, oh.
Yep. Yep, them catty bitches. That's why they call them pussy. See, because catty bitches. I don't like them.
Them
They
dudes.
ruin real men. They take, like I was saying in the beginning, take their nuts and snip, snip. They don't do the stuff. They want money and materialism and fancy purses. I want a smelly, hairy biker with a nice set of nuts, shiny nuts. I don't want no hair on the nut. See, blah. Don't like it. Get that pube down there. It's bad. You don't want that. Gotta have a nice, big, smelly, sweaty biker with, ooh, bald is hairy. I don't care. I love them all.
You should have a biker wax boutique.
A white biker wax. Well,
Bikers, it's all for the bikers. That
The
go in
biker
and,
ball?
the biker ball.
The biker ball wax?
Bell of the ball.
I'll play with the ball. I'll come down there for anything to Texas. I love Texas. I used to live.
Well, everything's bigger in Texas. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know the bullshit's bigger down there too. That's all right. I love y'all though. I do. But I think I'm coming down more than once. I think.
Well, you should come more often.
Yeah.
Saying.
Did we lose our mic again? We lost your mic again. That was yeah.
Was that on purpose?
She couldn't understand that one. Well, I'm sure she'll bring it back. She'll bring it back. We lost your mic again. Yeah. So it takes a lot to own puppies, and you have 2, right?
3.
You have 3. We have 3. We had 4. We actually at one time had 5. But when they're all together and they grow up
When you
in
get
a
to 5,
household,
that's like a mental thing.
yeah, they're okay. Well, Tigger's just
We're not bringing her into this.
She could bring in so many puppies.
I would
But
if I had land.
To foster it's almost like adopting children and then getting rid of them.
I couldn't do it.
That's got to be hard
I
to
couldn't do
fall
it.
in love with a puppy and then all of a sudden to give it away. So that takes a very special type of person to be able to give that love and then share it with somebody else.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't foster.
That's
I worked.
hard.
I actually, when I went to college, I went to Kansas University and I took a class for community service, and we had to pick different things in community service. Of course, I'm like, oh, I'm a dog lover. I'm going to go to the Humane Society.
You were in college for community? You got
No.
community service for college
It
or
was
DUI?
it was just a credit.
Oh.
No. It was just a credit. to get-
I would figure you doing community service for something else, not
No.
college.
It was a college called
All right.
community service.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to do community service classes for my elective. And so I picked the Humane Society. Because I thought, oh, I love dogs. So I'm going to go there. And for my class once a week, I'm going to go there and hang out with the dogs and walk them and all that.
Right.
Ugh, it was awful.
Really?
It was awful. I cried like every day because you see all the dogs and nobody's taking them home and you got to play and nobody's playing with the cats and you got to play with the cats. And it was like all these things. It was emotional motherfuck. Like, not going to lie.
I can't imagine.
And you can't take them home.
And right now we're into Christmas season. So everybody goes out and they buy a friggin' puppy.
Don't
do it.
And
then in January, they're ready to get rid of the puppy. Do not buy a puppy for Christmas. Do not go out.
Get a hermit crab.
Yeah. Do not go get a puppy for Christmas because it's going to end up back in a shelter. Buy a puppy or a dog or a cat or an animal because
a puppy's going to shit.
Want to.
Puppy's going to shit on the floor. It's going to tear up everything. It's going to do a lot of things unless you have the time to sit there and train it. Do not get it. Because people think, oh, it's just a puppy. It's cute. My kid's going to love it. The kids are not going to take care of it. It's going to be you. It's going to be you feeding it, you cleaning up the vomit, the piss, the shit, eating up your underwear, and all the other fucking things it does. It's on you. So do not get that puppy.
That sounded like a personal
thing. It
is.
Because I had 2 pit bulls, and my husband decided to surprise me with a Rottweiler pit bull mix.
And he ate your underwear?
Constantly eats my underwear.
You sure it wasn't Springer? It may have been
I'm
Springer.
pretty sure because I
would
found
check that.
because
I
you
would
know
check
how
the
I
tooth pattern on
know
those.
because I go out in the yard and I'm letting my dogs out and I'm looking out in the yard. I'm like, what is that?
Oh, okay.
And I look out there and why is there a leopard thong in the middle of my yard? It's because my dog ate it from the laundry.
If it was in a garage, then you know it's
It
Springer.
wasn't it's the dog. Anyway,
dog.
we're way off
Is
subject.
did she come back on? Bag Lady Sue must be having some internet or
I'm
mic problems.
tuning in her inner raunchiness right
Yeah,
now.
yes,
so
you are.
I'm taking.
So on March 6th, we are going to have Bag Lady Sue,
Can't wait.
Susan Austin. She's going to be flying in to do the fundraiser at Texas Harley Davidson for the Green Star Families of America. Once again, you can catch Natalie and Sue on Tuesday with what did she say? The Tuesdays with Bags, and we'll give you that. We'll give you that website where you can go check that out as well. But this is all for a good. This is all for a good cause, a good foundation. The Green Star Families of America support those families who've lost a loved one to suicide and post-traumatic stress, veteran or first responder. They have the Gold Star families for those who lost their lives in action and in the line of duty. So those families rightfully deserve to be called Gold Star families. But those Green Star families, those families who are sometimes forgotten about, who the department or the military doesn't honor respectfully, and those families are lost after years of service. So the Green Star Families of America really step up and they take care of those families. Is Sue back on? All right, let's bring Sue back on real quick. Hey, Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost you.
I got on my computer now because the stupid cell phone, I guess it wasn't picking up the dang signal.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God!
Well, welcome back.
How you look right now. Oh my God! I just saw you.
Now we're back from Bag Lady Sue to
sexy motherfucker.
We went from
right
Sue, Bag Lady Sue to Sue Austin. Welcome.
Hell yeah!
Hi.
I
Can
love
you
how
hear me now? Is it working?
You got stuffing coming out all over you.
I love it.
Man.
I love the transformation. I love that you're such a rocker badass, with that hair. Fucking love it.
How long does it take you to actually get into character?
7 minutes.
I was gonna say,
Really?
to get a girl to go from that to that.
Yeah, about 7 minutes. I've been doing this. Wait, this hair. Sorry about the hair. I wasn't really.
No, you're good. You look like one of
be in a
somebody
Amy Squad
Twisted
video.
Sister. You look a little like Dee Schneider right there.
Twisted Sister. Amen. Yeah, right.
Love that.
So, once again, let's talk about Bag Lady Sue, and let's talk about you for a minute,
Hold on,
Sue.
I'm hearing twice. Why am I hearing you twice?
I don't know. You getting a little feedback?
Hang on, I got 2 windows going or something.
All right.
Wait, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Mute one of them.
Yeah, you're good. We got
Okay,
you.
I
All.
just shut you down. I'm not good at this. Listen, I'm a comedian, bag lady person. You know, I don't do technology. You're asking a lot when you ask me to do this. I've been trying to do a Zoom meeting for like 3 years and I just can't. I don't know.
They're still waiting for you.
Yeah.
They're still on.
People.
So tell us what the people of Texas could expect when you come here on March 6th at Texas Harley Davidson.
Well, the show is a blast. I mean, I've been doing it for seriously 3 decades, and you're the best interviewer on the planet.
Thank you.
Guys, I love this show.
No,
I'm not just saying that because believe me, I've had interviews. I had Hustler interviewed me really well though. Ed was cool. I don't know if he still works there or not. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The show is adult natured. I mean, I write new stuff all the time and I never know what I'm going to say. I get in character and it's like that Robin Williams switch goes off and I just start doing it. I don't know, you know. I love
a lot of crowd work.
I love Harleys. Huh?
A lot of crowd work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I do to the crowd because that'll give it away. And now you'd be surprised how many big tough biker guys are terrified of the bag lady. They're like, especially if they don't know I'm not really like old or a dude. A lot of people think I'm a dude in drag. That's because they'll be like, that's an old.
That
lady.
does
That's
scare a biker.
Yeah.
Drag scares a biker like a motherfucker.
Yep. I had a guy one time. I know you guys almost done this show, but I had a guy one time that I did a birthday stripogram for him when I was in burlesque as bag lady. And I went to this biker place, garage, bunch of bikes out front. I'm staggering around acting like I'm drunk, talking to myself, stumbling near the bikes, and everybody's freaking out. They're thinking, this old lady's going to knock the bikes off. Anyway, long story short, I went in and I'm messing with him. And he's literally running around one of the vans trying to get away from me. And then I stripped out of it and he was all nice, of course, you know. But I've had a couple.
Yeah, then he wanted to
That's
bang.
a biker.
He's like, oh, I can bang that.
Yeah, I had a couple 1%ers try to kick my ass because they thought I was really some nasty old lady. And then thank God one of the brothers knew and they're like, no, give her a minute. I was like, oh my gosh,
give her a pass.
it was
Well,
unbelievable. Yeah.
Getting back to your early beginnings, you started out in burlesque, correct?
Yeah. 23 years swinging on. Well, they didn't have poles when I started. We actually had to have talent. You know, we had costumes and shows and all that stuff. And you know, we didn't have the pole and crawling around on the floor.
Okay, so what is your go-to song?
My go-to song?
Yeah.
Mama by Genesis.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, Mama and 9 Inch Nails was a good nasty one. Oh, this is another one. She's got a cough. You okay?
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, it was. Did you ever strip?
No. Not in public.
I was gonna say, at some point you did something nasty like behind the scenes because you got that dude.
Maybe a drunk college night.
Right.
Night.
It was a good job. It was fun. I loved it. You know, I miss it.
I more like hustle the recreational shit.
Oh, there you go. There, I actually found out how to make the screen bigger.
There you go.
Whatever.
So
There's me. All right.
So do you miss the burlesque, or do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
I have a couple.
Because, like I said, it was an art. It was an art form then. It wasn't like today. You know what I mean? That coffin is my old girl. She's got a little bit of trachea deal. Sorry.
Oh no, he's good. Oh,
We can drop a beat to that.
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with all of them. Sorry. Chris.
Hey, well, you got kennel cough. You got 10 dogs in the house. They're gonna have kennel cough. They're all
I
gonna
have
be
never
sick.
had kennel cough, but she's got what's called a collapsing trachea. Because she's 18 years old.
Oh my God.
18.
Yeah, she's almost 19.
Fucking thing a pedestal.
She's on Social Security. What? I mean, Jesus.
Art.
I wish they had it, boy. I forget.
Yeah. What kind of dog is that? That's 18.
She's a Pomeranian. She was left here. Well, not left here, but the guy, a homeless. I take a lot of homeless people's pets over the last few years because they would have to surrender them to the Humane Society, and a lot of the old ones will never get picked. So I've had people, you know, and I leave it up to God. You know, He calls on me, I do. I don't ask God. I took in a couple homeless people and had them in a basement apartment, and I'll never do that again, sadly, because
Yeah, you can't put them down.
give them but give them an inch, you know. I had one guy, he was totally homeless, had nothing. He was like, I took his 2 dogs in, then I ended up taking him, and he's like, do you need a boyfriend? I'm like, not one that's living in my basement. It's like,
No. What?
I mean, he actually wanted to date me. I'm like, dude, you got the wrong idea. I'm just trying to help your dog.
Yeah, I'm just being nice.
Yeah. So anyway, so what are you guys doing for Christmas? You staying home or what?
Yeah, Christmas with the family, doing a thing. Me and Pitbull in a custody battle. I got Tattoo Mark, who's going to be over at our house on Christmas.
Yeah, we fight for holidays.
Yeah,
That's a riot.
I got him for Christmas, but
got
today was his birthday.
Yup.
Are you leaving,
Happy
Tattoo Mark?
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fireball's kicking in.
Yeah. Tattoo Mark's all about the kids, and I don't know if you saw it before. He just came back from California delivering teddy bears to some of the kids in California and some of the area hospitals. We did all the area hospitals here in Dallas. What a great foundation.
I
Tattoo
saw
Mark
that.
Foundation.
I did see that. I saw you
Yeah,
did
so-
that. That's cool.
Today's his birthday, so we wished him a happy birthday. And Tattoo Mark, stay blessed, brother. All right, we'll see you soon.
I think he ate the whole cake.
Did he eat the whole cake?
No, he's like, no, I'm taking that
He's
home.
he's on a cookie high rush.
He's like, I need to get home before this cookie rush crashes.
No,
No.
take it. It's yours. It's yours.
Nope.
So, Sue, have you done shows in Texas before?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I played a bunch of rallies down there. I played the Republic of Texas rally with Hank Jr. years ago.
Oh, wow.
Didn't get to meet him, which really stunk because I really loved him. But I was there. They don't even have that anymore, which is really sad.
No, they got the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake thing.
I don't know.
I played up in the hill country at Bandera, Texas, which I love. I got out of the car up there. I smelled testosterone in the air. I was like, damn, I want to move here. It was called Thunder in the Hill Country. I played that a bunch. I played Huntsville. There was a rally I'm talking years ago. Played Huntsville. Never Galveston. There's a guy called Blowout, I think, and he does some rallies, but I don't know why he's never hired me. I met him, but I think they think I'm too dirty for like Galveston, or I don't get it because I'm really not that graphic anymore. Like I can be funny without being vulgar.
Right.
But because I'm a woman, I hate to say this and throw the chick card, but as a woman telling pecker jokes, it's a lot of people have a hard time with it. Like the American Legions of AFWs, they're always like, oh, well, somebody's going to find. And I'm just like, dude, they went to war. Shut up.
They heard those jokes between themselves.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
it's always the guy that hangs out in the strip club with his hand under the table that's the complainer,
Yeah, some people don't understand what comedy is, and when you give them an upfront perspective of saying, "Hey, this is going to be a dirty show, or it's going to be a clean show, or it's going to be a
Right.
what's going to happen show," you make that choice either to go or don't go. I see
know,
people,
it should be that
I
way.
see people getting upset on when you do a political joke. If it's against your party, they get pissed off.
they can
If you
get
do a
mad at what
transgender
color
joke, they get all
t-shirt you
pissed.
wear.
Right, they get all pissed off, and people got to remember we forgot how to laugh.
Oh,
I
haven't, but yeah.
We've got so political. I don't know whatever it is.
Polarized
That we all forgot to enjoy the comedic aspect of life. We go to comedy shows to laugh and to make fun of each other, not to judge each other, but to have a good time.
Well, that and even laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes like they make jabs about like, obviously I'm not going to get into like political and all that, but they make jokes during it. And it is funny, even when they make a jab about yourself, like what you believe in. I think it's hilarious when somebody makes a joke about things I believe in. I'm like,
Well, that's because you're intelligent. And I swear that's what it is.
That's the first time you've been called that.
No, I think the higher your IQ, the more you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's not the only thing, but I think people have just been MK Ultra'd to death. Will you go?
People want to act like, demanding of the respect, and they want to like prove their point too much. And it's not about proving anything. It's about, we got differences, but isn't this still funny?
Right.
Yeah. We just need to love each other. I don't know why it's so hard. There's
You
good, there's
bring up
evil.
a great.
We've
That's
lost
it.
a lot.
What
like,
side are you on?
You brought up a great comedian, which is Robin Williams.
Oh,
God rest his soul. His comedic genius was who he outrailed anybody, and we got to get back to that type of comedy.
I relate to Robin Williams a lot, and this is gonna maybe not be as comedy as you think the statement's gonna be, but I relate to Robin Williams a lot because Robin Williams was somebody that always put out comedy to people because he didn't want people to relate to the pain that he was dealing with.
battling.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that because the people that are depressed, you don't have to ask them how they're doing. They're always going to tell you it's fine. If they like, you're never going to see them be depressed.
Right.
No, they
It's
don't.
always
Yeah.
going to be comedy. It's always going to be things like that. So you got to be aware of people. So Robin Williams has a very near
He hit
thing
it well.
to me because I deal with depression. I'm not going to lie. I deal with it, and I can be funny. Not that
you are funny.
do anything like evil. Like I'm not going to do anything like you guys don't have to worry about me. Let me just say that you don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm not going to unalive myself.
Not going to unalive myself, but I can relate with like you have to be. You feel like it's easier to be funny than it is to be sad.
Well,
Sometimes.
it's deflection.
Yeah.
And a lot of comics throughout the ages have all battled. Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, they've all battled those things. The comedic greats. But the comedy is what got them through it. Comedy is
that's true. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it gets you acceptance. Like too, if you come from a interesting family, the way I would get attention from my parents was to be funny. Like they would be, should be like, oh, should be in the middle of doing some partying with her friends or hanging out, and then I'd be funny, and all of a sudden I'd get her attention.
Right.
Oh,
Thing is,
look
I
how
don't think
funny
my
she's
family
so
thinks I'm
fun-
funny. They've never heard me be funny. They just think I'm the black sheep that went to jail and all that other shit.
But still, and that's what we got to bring back. And I'm glad you're coming here March 6th to bring back that comedy.
Bringing back the funny.
Bringing back.
Oh yeah, I'll pick on everybody. It'll be fun. I don't do any of that bashing stuff. I don't have to.
Well, I'm gonna have my I have another organization besides the radio. I have the Battling Betties. We dress in pinup, 1950s pinups.
I saw that.
I got a couple of the girls are gonna show up.
What? You gonna do me? Can you pin up me?
Hell yeah, I'll pin up you, bitch. You
I
got
want
the
to be
goods.
a pinup. I've always wanted to be like to have my pinup done somehow.
Hell yeah, you got the goods.
This, what are you gonna do with this to pin
A
this?
lot.
We can do we can do a pinup makeover.
That would be sick.
Pinup makeover, and the girls can get pin. You can do the pinup make,
I
do
love
their
that
hair
you're
and stuff.
planning this for me. That's a lot of work. I will work with you.
That'd be great. I'm hoping to stay longer in a couple days. Hey, don't forget about that other thing. I got to get a hold of them. I haven't heard from him yet.
Okay.
Yes, and that's going to be for Rockin' the Road for a Cure. That's Johnny Rizzo's and Dawn's charity for breast
If we
cancer.
can-
That's going to be held the next day.
Whatever the place is.
The Rail Club. The Rail
Yeah.
Club.
But they got to get with me because we're running out of time. We got 3 months?
Yes.
I know this year is going by so fast.
Yeah, Chris is Chris got his. Not only does he own the Rail Club, but he also runs another business. So he is
busy,
sometimes out of pocket for 24, 48 hours at a clip. But
I
will
don't
definitely
give
get
a
with him.
fuck about
I will
that.
definitely get with him.
Right. Hey, I need confirmation. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'll get on him. You gotta,
See,
you gotta
because
throw me in the
seriously,
room.
I
Like,
need to
come on,
know because
boys.
people, I seriously, and listen, this 200 seat thing, you better have some extra chairs because I literally had 15 people in the last week be like, "Oh, you're coming to Texas." You never heard of the Sidecar Saloon? It's a traveling barbecue that goes to biker rallies down there. Well, they're friends of mine, and Sammy just got a hold of me today. He's like, "Dude, you're coming to Texas. Holy crap, we're telling everybody." I'm like, "Oh shit, this is gonna get wild."
Wow.
So another.
Well, then you know
we're gonna have to get more chairs.
I'm gonna get in hold of you because I know, like, I'm gonna jump
He's
in.
well,
I'm like,
John's busy.
because I love that John and Micah have been doing this. They have put this together and they have got it out there. I'm the one that does the little details.
You do the and
So now I'm
you
gonna
got-
sprinkle
You're the
little
sprinkler.
details on this.
You're the sprinkler.
Call me. I'll call you.
Yes,
Don't call me. I'll
baby.
call you.
Yeah.
Get a hold of me so we can get this. I really want this to be a success for both charities. I don't.
I'm
I don't do these
I'm with
because
you.
I'm going to get rich off them. Trust me. I'm asking for food for foster dogs. I'm not the big rich person everybody thought I was. I used to be famous-ish, but now I'm just doing charities all the time. It's where
We'll
God's
talk.
my
We'll
heart.
get together. Let's get together and let's do this right.
And that's what's good about. But you got a good heart. You got a good heart. You know what?
As dirty and raunchy as it is, it's a big heart.
It is a big raunchy heart.
It's a good one. God blesses my life. I'm blessed. I have healthy dogs most of the time, and
I wish I had room for more dogs. I wish I did because I love my puppies. I got 3 big assholes.
So you have 10. How many did you have? What's the most you've had at one time?
14.
What?
Oh my God.
I have a dog door.
Were they all little?
Dog door in the yard and all front yard, backyard. I introduced them through a cross fence so they get to
You
know
do
each
all
other.
different types of breeds, or is it just like
Everything.
everything?
I've rehomed 7 pit bulls in the last 3 years. 2 years.
I love that. I am obviously not only because of my name, but I am a pit bull advocate. I've rescued them. I've tried to do what I can for them. I love me some pitties.
Yeah, I got everything from a tiny Chihuahua to I've had a great. My daughter has a great.
I'm more
and
scared
when
of
you
a
see
Chihuahua.
them together, it's hilarious.
I'm more scared of a Chihuahua than I am a pit bull.
They'll snip your ankles.
Yeah. Well, the
They
only
don't
one is
Yeah.
mine are all really kind and really nice. I'm a little bit of a drill sergeant. Like I never hit them or anything, but I will.
But you got to hit that tone with him, and then they
The
know
tone.
you got to be the dominant dog.
Yeah.
You got to be
As
the leader
Caesar
of the pack.
Milan says, you got to get him out of the red zone and be the
But
dominant
you know
dog.
what's funny? I'm just thinking about this. Like, so the dogs see you like you are now, and then they see you getting a character.
Right?
Are they like, who the hell is that now?
danger? Are they stranger danger when you get in
No,
cars?
do you know what's funny? They know they can smell me, but I had one who passed. my
Smells like
pit bull.
alcohol.
She was
I was
a
gonna say
bad
wrong
lady. What's that?
Yeah, because your dog now sees you walking and goes, "Who the hell is that?" You know.
But then they're like, wait, no,
No,
that's mama. I
that's
smell
mama.
her.
Well, my grandson is 2, and he has been to 6 of my shows
Okay.
because
He
he
knows
doesn't
grandma.
understand what I'm saying anyway. And I don't use the F word. I try not to use the F word much anymore at all. I'll throw it once in a while for effect, but like I'm careful even with adult crowds. I mean, I just don't.
I'm not.
It's really fun to do
You don't
it.
need it. You don't
I
need
tell
it.
my son, he's 10. You're gonna
Yeah.
hear all these words because he grew up. Me and my husband met when he was like 3 years old, and my son was in the biking community. So I'm like, you're gonna hear a lot of words. I mean, I didn't have this conversation obviously when he was 3, but when
Right.
he's 19 years
Yep.
old, I'm like, you're gonna hear all these words. But if I hear it come out your mouth,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Because like I
Yeah.
can't shelter him from everything.
Right.
No.
Want to?
No, I don't want to either. He's gonna hear, but he's gonna know. Oh, okay, well that's bad, and I shouldn't say that till I get older. He
Right.
knows, conscious of that. So I'm gonna bring him to your show. Probably. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm probably not.
All right. So before we wrap, Sue, let's reiterate. March 6th at Texas Harley Davidson. Tickets going to go on sale starting.
Now they're
Now?
on my website, bagladysue.com.
All right. So go to bagladysue.com. You can
Yeah.
purchase your tickets right now. The tickets are $25
On the tour
online.
page.
Before we sell out, make sure you grab those tickets before you sell out. Not only is Bag Lady Shoes going to be there, we will have some food trucks. There'll be some other activities going on just prior to the nightly show. So your ticket's going to gain you access to everything for the duration of that day. So be sure you go on to bagladysue.com, purchase your ticket, and get ready for a great 2026.
Right on. Well, thank you guys. God bless.
Thank
Have
you.
a great Christmas and a great New Year.
Merry
I'll talk to you
Christmas,
next
baby.
year.
God bless. See you
See ya.
soon.
Bye.
Bag Lady Sue is coming to Texas, man. That's going to be great.
I feel bad calling her Bag Lady Sue when she's not in her outfit because she's a hot girl.
But they
Like a
call her
hot-
bags. They call
I
her
get
bags,
it,
though.
but
Yeah, I
like,
know.
it's like
I
she's
know.
hot. Like I feel bad calling her Bag Lady Sue unless she's in her outfit.
Well,
Anyway.
she is amazing.
So
All right, so we're going to take a quick break,
All
and then
right.
when we get back, we'll do our presents, and then we'll bring on the Mongo log. So stay tuned because we have some presents we are
Santa's
exchanging.
coming?
So we are going to open them up on air and see how disappointed we are right after
Yeah,
this.
true.
What we believe in at Glenn Larson Law is doing one thing and doing it really well. When I meet people, I always tell them we're going to uncover every single rock possible. That's the medical component, that's your story and your voice.
We've solely focused on personal injury, whether that be a slip and fall accident or a commercial 18-wheeler, a motorcycle or DWI, motor vehicle accident. We specialize in that and that only.
When someone says, my neck really hurts, I know exactly how that feels.
There's so much more to an injury case dealing with the pain level that people go through and how it affects their lives. And I know how to advocate to make sure that the insurance companies take all of that in consideration in every case.
We're very transparent and open to always keep them informed and stay on top of their case at all times.
Because we're a little bit smaller in team numbers, we're able to really dive into every single case and develop not only a client relationship, but a friendship and a lifelong connection.
We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll meet you anywhere, at the scene, in the hospital, at your home. Whatever's best for the client, we will do every single time.
There is a connection component that I believe our firm is committed to. We want to be connected with you and your family beyond this case so that you know that you have a lifelong partner. Not just a case, but a lifelong connection and a lifelong voice. And we look forward to serving you.
Hey, I'm Natalie Brett, widow of Daniel John Brett, U.S. Army. I am with Three Star Families of America and Heroes in the Sky, and I ride with 99.
Welcome back to the award-winning 99% Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. That was Bag Lady Sue, a.k.a. Suzanne Austin. She'll be here March 6th and 7th for 2 shows at Texas Harley-Davidson and on the Rail Club. So we're going to be wrapping up our final bit with the monologue, but before we do, we put out an ugly...
Christmas! It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Wait. We put out... Santa's coming.
I know him.
We put out an ugly sweater picture contest, and we got some results in because the winner of the ugly sweater contest will get a Life Vac, the anti-choking device, who's been credited with saving over 5,100 lives since its inception. Life Vac is an easy-to-use anti-choking device. 3 steps, and you can save a life. It's going to be the best present this year that you hope that they never have to open. You can go to lifevac.net and order yours, or you can win one here on the 99% Radio Network. This week's winner for the ugliest sweater contest is
Jeffrey Gray.
Jeffrey Gray with that really ugly, hairy, burn my eyes out sweater. So
a lot of hairy nipples on that shirt.
Thank you, Jeffrey Gray, for submitting your photo. Jeffrey Gray, he is United States Marine Corps, and he also is a very big advocate in Walk the Bridge.
And the coach of one of the teams on Celebrity Softball.
And coach of one of the teams. Another Celebrity Softball
Hello.
Classic guy. So, Jeffrey, we'll be getting out this Life Vac to you, and hopefully you never have to use it, but it's great to know that you'll have it in case you need it. So go to lifevac.net and order yours today. Get them for get them just in time for Christmas. So let's open up our presents.
Let's open up our presents. So I want Chance to come over here and open his presents.
All right. So Chance is going to open up, our board operator, Chance.
Whoa. Award-winning.
That's right. Our award-winning board operator, producer, Chance, who really makes this whole show work. He really brings what the 99 is all about. Chance, man. Thank you so much for your continuous work with us. For the past year, you've been amazing. It's a pleasure to have you behind the board. We feel so much more confident knowing you're here.
Yes, he keeps me on track.
So Merry Christmas, and I'm scared to open up that bag to see what the hell's in it.
It's not bad. It's nice because
what, you got to turn on his mic?
Oh, yeah. Sound guy's still on the job.
Yeah, the sound guy's got to turn on his own mic. There you go.
Yeah, I'm here.
So Merry Christmas once again, man. You've been a blessing, and it's been great to be friends. We've become great friends, and you've been really an asset to this whole show. You really make the magic work for the 99% Radio Network. Thank you so much. And I don't know if it's going to explode or if it's okay.
It's nice. It's a nice gift.
Sweet.
All right. So yeah. Order. Okay. Open it. Open it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Because I always bring snacks. Well, that I figured it tells you the time, the temp, and it keeps you cool.
Very good. I
At
always
your
have a
computer.
fan beside me,
What
just
is
so
that?
you know.
It actually.
It literally
It's
spins.
a USB clock fan with tempered.
It literally,
cut off.
as it spins, it does a digital display of the temperature of the room.
Oh,
and the
very
time,
cool.
so you
Very
can-
cool.
yeah.
Very
Very
cool.
cool. Thank
So you
you.
can plug it into the board when it gets, because it's like 78
Because how many
degrees.
times you've been
Yeah,
like,
it's really hot in
hot,
here.
and
It's
he
hot
goes
in the
over there and
studio.
turns
Y'all are
down
lucky
the
I'm still wearing the
blinds.
sweater.
I know.
Yes.
In shorts, though, mind you.
Yes, I am in shorts.
In shorts. And then it's a beer stein.
Beer
I
stein.
have just the thing to go in. it.
Yes. I mean,
Very nice.
And it even has the old
Thank
school,
you.
like, beer stein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Das
Thank you very
Boot.
much.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas.
And then there's
Thank
one
you.
tiny other thing, because I know
Oh,
digital
just
and
kidding.
everybody has wires and stuff. It's just a tiny little thing where you can clip your wires. And it's a
Ah.
cute little fashionable way to do it.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, thank you.
And not only that, on behalf of myself and Pitbull and the 99% Radio Network, we are. I know you don't. You don't get paid for. Well, you get paid through Fishbowl for doing this show, but we like to take
We don't
care
pay
of
you.
We don't pay. We don't pay you.
yeah.
But on behalf of, we're going to give you a $100 gift certificate to wherever you want to go, a gift card, whatever you want, of your choice. This way, you can take you or your
Cash
family
money.
or whoever you want out on a great day.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And
Very
I
welcome.
mean, thank y'all for making me a part of this.
Oh man,
Yeah.
wouldn't happen without you,
Award
brother.
winning.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Thank
happen
you.
without you.
Thank you.
The award-winning Chance, our board op and producer.
Appreciate it.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you, brother.
I had a bunch of snacks and they got delayed because I figured I always give him beer and snacks when I get on the show.
You're such a mom. You're such a mom.
I gotta
Beer and
make sure
snacks.
he's not thirsty.
What is
and
Max
not
taking
hungry.
in his lunchbox?
When he gets old enough, it will be different. Okay.
All right.
Who's next?
I'm gonna like ladies first. So you're gonna open up yours. You're gonna open up your.
Is it me box?
It's your box.
It's me box. That
My box, and
that
I even
Rick,
I even wrapped it myself. So
that Rick kept trying to steal.
yes, there was a gift card on it.
I
You
have
didn't- oh,
I
you
have
got
the
it.
gift card because I was afraid Rick was gonna
Okay.
steal it. So $100 to a steakhouse.
Ooh.
Thank you.
For you and
But
Springer.
Because
And
Rick
Max.
kept coming over and trying to steal this box. I'm like, let me grab that before he actually walks out the door.
Me and Tigger thought of you on this. She was essential in helping order this.
Now I'm worried because Tigger was involved. Actually, maybe not. Probably was more
I just hope
worried
I hope it's not something that you already have.
Get out of here. Get out. They're little.
Because you got Snoop on a shelf. So how is that?
I freaking love it.
I know how much you love skulls and skeletons and everything else, and I think that would be an asset to your decor.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's even got hair. It's me and my husband.
There you go. There you go.
I absolutely freaking love it.
You like it?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
My whole house is literally Christmas and skeletons right now.
Yeah,
I have bats still
I
on
know.
my ceiling.
And Tigger's the one that actually picked those out. She
Oh
saw them
my
on. She
gosh.
saw them. She goes, "Oh, these got to go on Pitbull's fireplace."
I stinking love it. Oh my
Oh, I'm
gosh.
glad.
That is fitting perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect. Perfect. All right, where's
All
your
right, now
check?
my time. My turn. Oh, I got to read?
No. It's just a little stupid. It's a podcast
Oh,
planner.
a podcast planner. Perfect. Now, you know what that is? You know what? Because I'm,
We're winging it.
man, this is perfect.
We are winging
Oh my
it.
God, that is great. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Instead of me writing on scraps pieces of paper all the time.
And this one's for you and Tigger. You got to open it and then look
It's ticking.
At, yeah. And then read what it is.
I got you a little something.
Don't read that. Just open the gift. Pull that out and read it.
Best fucking couple. I love it.
You are. You and Tigger are the best fucking couple.
Oh, and it smells
I
manly.
know,
It smells manly.
I didn't know. Oh, it does smell good.
It smells good.
It's
It smells very
manly.
good. It smells very, very good.
And And I thought that was pretty cool. It is a whiskey tumbler.
Ooh. I dig it. It's gonna it matches my pajamas.
Nice. And the glass comes out, and then it goes in the tumbler.
Now that you all know what my flannel pajamas look like, that's what they look like. So now it's okay to drink before bedtime. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like legit.
That is so cool. Oh, I could smell the crown in it already.
So you can light the candle for the best fucking couple,
And I
drink some whiskey,
and I match with my pajamas.
and then write your next week's planner.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, partner.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right. All right. Now to bring up the final act of the 2025 season. It wouldn't be the end of a great year unless we ended it with an amazing and famous monologue. Let's bring on Mongo. Play is open for the final part of 2025.
Mongo! Santa Maria! Never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
Merry Christmas, Mongo.
Merry Christmas.
Your coal's in the mail.
Let me get up in the view of the camera here.
Got to put clothes on.
Can you read it?
No.
The shitter's full.
No, stand up. Let me see what it says. Oh.
Shitter's full.
Shitter's full. Hey, oh, that is a nice one, man. I like that. I like it.
Well, when you're in California, that's about right.
Yeah, can you wear that? Can you wear that out in public over in California, or you're going to offend too many people?
You would offend myself. It's too dang hot.
Wow.
I couldn't find my funny one. This is my
That's your serious one?
This is my standby. I've got one that's just got a big set of hairy nuts that hang down around the chin.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, that one matches your hat. There
you go.
I think the one with the balls would match his hat as well.
Yeah. I would just not feel comfortable seeing you with balls hanging around your neck there, Mongo. You are that manly type, and I don't think you need balls around your neck.
Silver bells.
I've got a feeling.
Silver bells. It's Christmas.
That's what it got donated before I made it out to California.
Oh.
In the city. Ring-a-ling. Hear them ding.
On that note,
It's Christmas.
she's I think a little too much holiday cheer. Mongo, last week we talked about the left, and this week you have an amazing one that's going to be pretty politically straight lined, but where America is going today. Looking forward to hearing this monologue. So without further ado, the famous monologue, Mongo.
All right, here we go. The challenges of a cashless society. In a cashless society, financial transactions are not conducted with physical banknotes or coins, but instead with digital information, usually an electric representation of money. Cashless societies have existed from the time when human society came into existence. They were based on barter and other methods of exchange. Most recently, cashless transactions in modern times have also become possible and more frequent using credit cards, debit cards, mobile payments, and digital currency such as Bitcoin. The main fears surrounding a cashless society include concerns about privacy, as digital transactions can be easily tracked, and the potential exclusion of individuals who do not have access to banking or technology. Remember, there are persons and even large groups of persons, think about the Native Americans, for instance, who choose to live remotely on the government-provided reservations. Additionally, there are worries about security of digital systems and the risks of fraud or hacking. Before currency, societies primarily relied on bartering, which allowed for the direct trade of goods and services based on mutual needs. This system fostered community relationships and social obligations, as exchanges were often based on trust and reciprocity rather than formal transactions. People exchanged goods and services directly with one another, which allowed for immediate satisfaction of needs. Goods and services were often given without immediate expectation of return, fostering trust and cooperation. Debt systems encouraged ongoing relationships between individuals, as debts were often settled over time. This system operated without cash, allowed societies to function effectively, promoting cooperation, resource sharing before the introduction of formal currency. A modern cashless society uses digital transactions through electronic means like credit cards, mobile payments, and cryptocurrencies. Today's modern version of payment is characterized by advanced technology and widespread acceptance of digital payment methods, making transactions more efficient and secure. Proponents of a cashless society include many businesses and financial institutions that benefit from the convenience and efficiency of digital transactions. Additionally, governments are becoming supportive of this shift to reduce illegal activities associated with cash, such as money laundering and tax evasion. In a digitized economy, payments made are recorded digitally. Now, don't get me wrong here, cash payments are also typically recorded. However, with digitally recorded transactions, certain institutions, such as the seller, may have potential later access to this information. The issue of data mining also comes into play as countries head towards a cashless society. Cashless transactions leave a record in the database of the company, as well as who makes the payment, and the information becomes a way of prediction of potential future transactions. Countries like China, Japan, and Sweden are leading in trials for central banking digital currencies. These countries see the potential benefits in reducing cash-related crime and improving tax collection. A digital dollar can help reduce fraud and improve economic tracking, especially here in the US. A cashless system could be used to distribute and presumably regulate welfare payments. Digital payments reduce the risks associated with handling cash, such as theft and counterfeit money. Today's younger generation of people tend to favor digital payments for their convenience. Many prefer using credit cards, mobile wallets, and apps over cash. A cashless society can enhance financial inclusion and improve government revenue collection through better tracking of transactions. We all remember watching movies or hearing the stories of Robin Hood foiling the Sheriff of Nottingham, who is tasked with pinching the peasants for taxes. Well, with the digital collection system, the tax collector can and will collect his money remotely without caring about the individual's ability to survive after the collection. While there are many advocates for a cashless society, it's important to consider the potential drawbacks, such as primary concerns and the exclusion of those less comfortable with technology. I don't consider myself a dumb person. I have instincts and usually conduct my life with common sense. However, I have allowed many things cyber related to pass me by. I can use my email, my social media, and then utilize research aspects of the computer to research my Mongo logs. I know how to find porn sites, but like the Puritan man that I am, I avoid those sites like an Amish man drinking moonshine while watching the football game on his 80-inch plasma TV that he purchased from Costco and is powered using electricity that he is stealing from his Amish next-door neighbor. Hopefully, by me including a reference to the Amish people just now, we can begin to grow the Amish community as a new and dynamic demographic for the 99% Radio Network. Reducing our cash circulation could decrease crime that relies on untraceable transactions. As with anything else, we have to consider the criminal element too. According to experts, cash remains prevalent in illegal activities and tax evasion. Currently, cash usage is mostly for small or illicit transactions, with electronic methods preferred for larger legitimate amounts. Cryptocurrencies, while offering privacy, are difficult to regulate and can be volatile. Thankfully, a cashless society is unlikely anytime soon. Physical currency remains essential for privacy and stability. The IRS estimates that tax evasion in the U.S. costs the federal government an average of $458 billion per year, and that number is on the rise. The IRS is involved in many aspects of financial life because it's the federal agency responsible for collecting taxes and enforcing tax laws in the United States. The IRS would definitely benefit with only cashless transactions, as it can help reduce tax evasion and improve the tracking of income. As I said earlier, a cashless society could potentially make it easier for the IRS. Electronic payments leave a digital record of amounts involved, making small adjustments on your tax documents impractical, as the IRS has the exact numbers recorded via computer. And as we are all good citizens, why would we allow small errors in our income taxes? I mean, really, who doesn't want to assist the IRS in collecting their tax collection efforts? Now think about this. There is a dark side in all of our communities that we seldom speak about, or we turn our heads away and just choose to ignore it. We have an unhoused population, and we have sex workers. That's right. They are our homeless and our hookers. We know they're there, but most of us can and will just do as the great Dionne Warwick encouraged us to do back in 1963, and that's just to walk on by. Now, everyone, just try and get that song out of your heads. You're welcome. America's homeless population includes new chronically homeless, veterans, people with disabilities, children, and families. Some beggars and homeless individuals are increasingly using digital tools such as QR codes and mobile payment apps to solicit donations. Currently, however, the vast majority of panhandling remains stuck in the analog age, but society is rapidly going more and more digital. This loose change business will completely disappear when currency goes away. Currently, 1 in 10 people do not carry cash, but 9 in 10 do carry cash, and that's still a large target to ask charity from. Panhandling is a volume game, but the volume is slowly being turned down. The world's oldest profession is also being impacted with the digital age. Sex workers were early pioneers in the cyber age, and the profession profited from the use of technology. For privacy reasons, this is mostly a cash business, however. If this segment of society goes digital, however, customers may find the challenge to be explaining to their spouses what various charges on their accounts are for. As with everything, however, where there is a necessity or a desire, they'll figure out a clever way to satisfy those needs. Today, there are still many people who are unable to make digital payments because they don't have bank accounts, a credit card, debit card, or a smartphone. While early cashless systems relied on direct exchanges, today's systems utilize advanced digital methods, remote access, raising new challenges and the opportunities for its users. And that, my friends, is that. Whiskey improves with age, and I improve with whiskey. My name is Mongo. Whiskey goes in, wisdom comes out. I smoke cigars and I know things. Mongo is out, and now back to you in the studio.
All right. Welcome back, Mongo, man. You know what? We're getting to an age we're going to have to start paying hookers with crypto.
It's crazy.
Will hookers be able to accept crypto?
I'm not sure, but I'm polishing rocks. Hopefully they'll take polished rock. Not that I would ever use a hooker.
No, I'm just saying, you know, it is a weird thing when we start talking about imaginary money and crypto. I don't understand any bit of it, but I know people are getting rich by
I understand, but I guess it's also like people didn't understand investing in stocks and stuff too. Like, is it in that same realm? Am I missing something here, Mongo? Like, is it like investing? Because like that's what I can relate it to. That you're investing money and like it's like you're gonna hope. So I feel like this crypto money is like hope. Like I don't feel like it's real.
You're betting that the one that you're buying or investing in is going to be the one that catches on and grows. Because there have been cryptocurrencies that have failed and people lose money.
But
my issue with the crypto is I know you can buy a crypto coin for like $900, but if I want to go to the store and buy something, I don't need $900.
See, that's what I was asking about the cryptocurrency. You're saying you can buy cryptocurrency for $900 is what you're saying, right?
Right.
So what does that actually mean? So like dollar per crypto. What does that mean, dollar per crypto? It's like when you do euro to American money. You
And
can,
I don't understand that whole system, and I try to
Yeah.
avoid it. I know it's there. I'm scared of it.
So
because if digital shit happens to go away, like we hit the apocalypse and digital shit goes away, crypto
crash. It could be gone.
don't mean nothing. So that's why I don't want to get into it, because I'm going to keep cash as king. Cash has always been king.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that. I'm going to hide it.
Well, actually, right now, gold is king. Gold is where to go.
If you have it in hand.
Yes. Yeah. Gold is
All
king, or
these people
invest
that
in
are
gold,
saying
or
like
invest in
like I'm
gold.
worried. Yeah, I get the investing part, but like the way things have been going, maybe I'm being ignorant with this. Like the way things are going, like investing in something and like things crash. Like everything's so crazy right now. Like I'm not a gambler.
No,
I guess that's why I'm saying like it's just scary.
What I don't, gold's a good investment. What I don't like about gold is you are paying a broker or a middleman his cut to
Right.
receive your money. So when you get it, you're going to have to wait for it to grow.
Right.
And I don't like that.
You're banking on somebody else to do it for you. That's what scares me. Like, yeah, if I had my own foot in it, maybe that'd be different. But like my knowledge of it is that you're giving it to somebody to do it for you.
Yeah.
And that scares me because like, yeah, credentials don't mean shit these days.
But at
And
the
I
end of
hate
the-
to say that.
But at the end of the day, like you said, during an apocalypse, you know what, gold, whatever it is, crypto or credit
fucking meat and
cards,
potatoes
ain't
gonna be
mean
shit in the
nothing.
apocalypse.
It's going to be
Ain't fucking gold
it's
gonna
going
be
to be
nothing.
cash that's going to be king. That if you have that money tucked in your mattress, it's going to be cash that's going to end up being the thing that's going to save your ass.
Crypto what?
Yeah, because crypto they could just shut off, or
Yeah,
someone
we
could
can
steal
go on
it
a
online.
blackout. We can go on a blackout. Like
Well,
remember
I-
Y2K? I mean, we could have a Y23, whatever the fuck that might be when it happens.
Yeah.
But like,
I honestly think that gold's going to be of value also when shit hits the fan. Gold and cash. The problem is your gold coin. I mean, you know, okay, well, this gold coin's worth $900. I don't need $900 worth of shit, but somebody's going to go, well, you know what? If you want this steak, I will give it to you. I'll give you 2 of them, but I need that coin.
Right.
How do you break it down?
Yeah. How do you? Yeah. Give me change.
Yeah. See, that's the problem.
Right. Right. You know, the value of the dollar and the value of money is always going to be, you know, I'm very big into paper money. I hate using credit.
if I can't lick it, it ain't sticking.
But I mean, I see.
The balls do not like it.
The balls don't like it. But when we talk about nobody carries cash on them anymore. Everything is credit, or everything is Venmo or
Tap to
whatever,
pay.
or tap to pay. And you know, we got to think about a lot of these kids today are using credit cards, so they're paying interest on their money.
When you say kids, what age are you talking about?
You know, 18 through 30. Everybody's using credit cards.
You're pre-adults and adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're using credit cards.
There's
and they got to
not the-
understand that they're paying a huge amount of interest on everything they purchase.
That is the biggest thing that I think the kids don't understand is the interest. They're like, oh, I can buy all of this.
Right.
And I only have to pay this.
Right.
But yet it's collecting. They don't understand. It's collecting on the bus.
Right. Exactly.
So what
You know-
your $49.99 fucking Temu purchase was is going to be $75.99 because
Exactly.
you signed up for some bullshit.
Exactly.
To pay it off in increments.
I pay for everything with a credit card, but I pay my credit card off every month before the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm in the black. I got no
And so,
debt.
so I get my points. So whenever I fly somewhere, we usually fly for free because I've got 195,000 points.
What he just said to
He
us?
flies for free.
He flies for free.
He flies for free.
On our dime.
I
This is
know.
From the 99.
Here we are paying hookers with crypto, and you're flying for free.
Wait, I don't think I have that 99% credit card.
Oh,
I'll get with you after the show.
yeah. As he goes disconnected and off the
I
grid.
know, yeah, out on his vineyard.
Yeah.
No, but you know, finances is a big thing. There are a lot of different aspects of where different generations go. You know, my father-in-law himself, it's cash, or like you said, he'll pay his credit card off at the end of the month, so he doesn't have to pay that interest. Kids
Right.
today are doing exactly what Pitbull said. They're buying an object or whatever they owe
they
for
go to
$39, but they're in the long run they're paying $80.
Well, that's the thing. Like, also these stores. So these are kids. I mean, like, I had economic class in high school once because they got rid of it. these kids probably aren't getting that.
Probably
They're not
not.
getting economics class or how to balance a checkbook, or that sounds
Right.
foreign to them. I know nobody has checks, but there's still purpose in what that is.
Exactly.
In balancing your money. And a lot of these kids are like, and a lot of things with Amazon, I found out they buy rapidly on Amazon, and Amazon does not charge your account until it is actually shipped. If you didn't know that. So a lot of people are buying these things and like, oh, I bought all these things.
So everything's going to be overdrawn.
So like, oh, I still have all this, because they're not paying attention. It's about paying attention to your account.
Yes.
And so they're like, oh, I got all this, and they keep buying. There's a lot of education that has to happen with our kids, because there's a lot of things lacking from when we grew up.
Yeah.
Economics, and even, I hate saying it, but household stuff. You should know how to do your goddamn laundry. Like simple stuff. These kids don't know how to function on their own. If they didn't have their parents, or they didn't have somebody doing it for them, they could not live in an apartment by themselves. They wouldn't know how to cook. They wouldn't know how to clean. They wouldn't know how to do anything.
If it wasn't for Tigger, she handles all the bills. I would be.
But
homeless.
you're in your 50s, 60s.
I would be a homeless
I'm talking
hooker
about 18-year-olds
trying to collect crypto.
But I'm talking about 18-year-olds, because you got parents that are,
Yes. Yeah. It's and that monologue really brings to light the issues of what society is going to, and that parents and educators have to really take control of this, or we're going to have you can have
I don't
a
even know if I'd
devastating
say
effect.
taking control, but being aware.
Being aware, or educating,
Educating, being aware. A lot of times they want to go through the routine. Notice the difference and adjust to the difference of people that you encounter. Because like you have a kid, that doesn't do well in class. Notice the difference.
Right.
Don't just, I don't know, I'm rambling.
But no, what you should do is, like, say Max wants to buy something and you give him $10, right? Just like the mafia, give me a VIG. Just like credit, you owe me $12.50, or you owe me $13. And he's gonna be like, screw you, mom. I don't want to give you $13. You only lend me $10. But that's what interest is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it works.
Mm-hmm.
Mongo, that was amazing, and really not only a great monologue, but an educational factor at best.
Can you write a children's book on Christmas money?
And I really hope everybody took heed to this and turns around to their kids and shares this information, because Mongo brings some great information. Mongo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You have a great holiday. We'll see you back in January when we return for 2026. And love to Rocky.
Merry Christmas to you both, and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
brother.
Christmas.
Adios.
Hasta luego, baby.
Once again, man, this is 98% Radio Network signing off for the last time of 2025. Coming back to you in 2026 with bigger, better things. It's all about the kindness. It's all about humanity. It's all about giving back. We are the network that when the rubber meets the road, we can make a difference together. TK has shown us that. He's inspired, he is motivated, and he has really brought the 99 some great guests who prove that.
We're just some Joe Schmoes.
Sharing the information, man. It is about giving back.
Radio with reason.
Radio with
purpose.
reason
We're just
and purpose.
here talking about things that maybe doesn't get out to the mainstream media. You don't see it on your local news during the day when you get up in the morning and have your coffee. You got to tune in and see us. And you got to tune in and find the grassroots people that are out there doing stuff. The grassroots people, the bikers and the other communities, car clubs, everybody getting out there and doing stuff. That's what we're about. That's how we get it to you, is when you tune into us and we can get it to you, because they're not going to show it on the mainstream. You're not going to see it on your TV. You're going to see it right here on Live on 99.
That's right. Remember, everybody
Look
that
at
we
shit.
I know.
Hold on.
When did you become a broadcaster? Oh, you rock that. All right. Once again, on behalf of myself, Pitbull, and Chance behind the board, and the 99% Radio Network, Fishbowl Radio, Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolf Pack, 737 The Wolf, all our clubs, all our supporters, our listeners, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And until next year, if you could be anything in this world, be kind. Peace.
Don't be a dick.